Certified salute. Family, I want to have us a moment of no silence for all the tethers, all the fleers, all the fleedmen, all the hoppers, skippers, jumpers, swimmers, the people who go over the fence, under the fence, the people who try to put on the costume and the jacket, the people who try to act like foundational Black Americans, walk like foundational Black Americans, talk like foundational Black Americans, but been finding out the hard way you can never be a foundational Black American, exclusive and exceptional. This is the end of the tethers. Right now, family, they are hiding. You can't see them. They ducking. They done found out that they not like us and they not showing their faces. They out here getting roasted on Twitter Spaces, and they out here finding out that if you come around certified Black society, you better wipe your feet at the door and on the floor, because you better respect it, because we know damn sure you can't check it. So if that forehead is popping out and that hairline is going back, then you need to understand that you are in the land that foundational Black Americans built, foundational Black Americans created, and foundational Black Americans are standing on 10. That part. Let me know where you at right now. Certified salute. FBA all damn day. Certified all the damn time. And they know when you see an FBA, we get it in, and all we do is win. Knockout, KO. Let's go to work, y'all. Let's go to work. Where the family at? I need to know. I need to see. This is it, y'all. We gonna go ahead and put it on the roast. Let me see where it's at. FBA all day. You know what time it is, y'all. Get your popcorn ready. We about to represent all day, every which way. What's good? What's good? Certified salute to the whole family. Y'all know that this is the Black American summer. Y'all know that foundational Black Americans are heavy in the paint, same way we heavy in here right now. What's going on? I already see Boston's in the building. Yes, I do. North Carolina's in the building. Virginia's in the building. Savannah, Georgia's in the building. What it do? Orlando is in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's all world. OKC, I see you all day. DMV, Baltimore, I see you. Let's go. Virginia, Ohio, always dime all the way. California's in the place. Philly in the place. Dallas, Texas. Oklahoma strong. You know what we on. There we go. Welcome back to the Black Alpha Network, you guys. It is time again. Only this time, it's going to be even more special. This time, we're going to bring even more receipts. This time, the tethers are against the ropes, and they fleeing back to their homeland because they not like us. Never have, never will. You can't be. See, being a foundational Black American, that's something that either you're born with or you are not born with. It's a rare breed, it's a rare talent, and it is a rare lineage. You cannot put on a mask. You cannot put on a costume. Either you got it or you don't. We got it, they don't, and we've been letting them know. Y'all been seeing that this season right here, the tethers are against the rope. Let's go back 2 years. Let's go back 3 years. Y'all remember when they was riding in them Ubers and they were saying, you guys are not our brothers. You guys go home. And then it turned into, we want your reparations. And then it turned into, y'all don't work hard. And then it turned into, I'm taking my ass back to my homeland. We got these folks wanting to go back home. You got deportation on them. You got calling ICE, calling it twice, reparations over illegal immigration, regular immigration, standard immigration. I don't give a damn. I don't give two FUCKs. Foundational Black Americans running. So you've been seeing them all across the board, and we've been putting out that FBA energy. Look at it right now. Everywhere where you seen the tether trying to steal from us, you see a foundational Black American regulated. Juneteenth just passed, y'all. You didn't see them RBG flags like that. You didn't see them. Where was they at? You ain't seen them. I'm telling you what you did see. You seen them foundational Black American flags, them American heritage flags. You seen the real Juneteenth flags. That's what was going on out here. So you already see the reverse effect. You seen it. Now, when you look, we had Juneteenth, the rally for reparations. We got the pop-out concert from Kendrick Lamar. Certified salute to Kendrick. It's getting regulated in hip hop. Microphone check was regulated. It's hard out here for a tether, and these tethers know better. So when you start seeing these people pop up, you're seeing them like that. When you're seeing them pop up, you're seeing them like that. When you're seeing them pop up, you're seeing them like that. And then that leads to this. They all going down, family. This is the year that we done finally put the tethers to sleep. We done put them to rest. How many times do we got to tell these people that when you come around foundational Black Americans, any which way, you better show respect, because we're not really the type of people to deal with disrespect. We're not really the type of people to take that talk that you give us, to tell us what we gonna do. Nah, we regulating. And family, be proud of regulating. Be proud of it. This is the generation in the era, family, where we are literally getting these people out the paint so the future generations ain't got to deal with them. You ain't gonna see too many tethers in 2020 plus, 2030. You ain't gonna see them. Why? It's because we gonna be the ones who get them out there. Somebody tell me right now, outside of TikTok, what tethers out here doing? They ain't doing nothing. Nah, no. They've been fleeing and they've been running back. This is why, because foundational certifies we are in the building, in the place, and that's what's happening. Where Drake at right now? Somebody tell me, where's Drake? Drake is hiding. You can't see Drake. Drake was running around here painting his fingernails pink and lavender and turquoise. Now that man ain't showing his face. Fresh and Fit, y'all seen Tariq completely destroyed them, washed them. You ain't seeing them pop up no more. Kamala the cop, where's she at? Her poll ratings are the worst you've ever seen. They out there shook because they know when it comes to election day, foundationals ain't voting. So that goes to show you, these tether podcasters, these tether rappers, these tether politicians, all of them have been served their papers, and all of them are completely canceled, and foundational Black Americans are the ones who have done the canceling. It feel good to be FBA, and it feel good to be in the place. Family, get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready, because I'm telling you, we got receipts on top of receipts. We got evidence on evidence, and we gonna roast on top of roast, and no tether will ever be the same after the end of this video. You already got our other brothers and sisters giving them that work. So now what we gonna do right here on the Black Alpha Network, we gonna come on top of that, and we gonna clean it all up. That's the way we roll. Let's go. This is what it is when you're a foundational Black American. We've been telling everybody we not the same. Now everybody's saying they not like us. And they never have, and they never will be. And this goes to show you, when we get on code, when we represent, the world is ours.
Why did I choose to celebrate Juneteenth with Kendrick and Friends? Why not spend it with Kendrick?
Bro, we Black. He's a proud Black man. Everything he do is for the culture.
For the culture?
The culture.
The culture.
Cultural moment within LA.
Him being unapologetically Black because I'm a part of the culture. It felt like I was obligated.
Sharing the culture.
It's only right we come out and support and show love the same way, because we for the culture.
Black American folks need to be celebrated and respected for what they contribute to music, culture, all of it.
Fully Black excellence. I don't know if y'all heard, like, To Pimp a Butterfly, Look Him at City, Section 80, Overly Dedicated, C4.
He embodies Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Now I feel like I'm a part of history.
It's like a history moment.
Had to pop out and show people.
There's nobody better to celebrate it with than Ken.
Put out a clarion call.
He made the call.
He's always spoken about Black people and Black pride.
Him being a successful Black man embodies Juneteenth.
Kendrick is the essence of Juneteenth, which is freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom to do what you want to do, freedom to do what you have to do.
Lifts you up, inspires you. I think that's exactly what our ancestors would have wanted at this point in time.
His songs say they not like us. We special. We a special people.
To have a show on Juneteenth, that song being more or less a song of the summer, right? Like, they not like us. People gonna be here on Juneteenth. Black folk gonna be here on Juneteenth saying they not like us, exclaiming that, people can't just be coming in here, dipping in and taking from the culture. I feel that might be a really, really good way to celebrate today.
Everything that she said.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell my kids, what.
Look around. This is full of communities, full of love.
He speaks for Black people. We're not a monolith, but as a people, we are one.
Kendrick Lamar's music allows you to feel what it means to be Black. It's heavy, painful, it's happy, it's sad, but more than anything, it's authentic and it's truthful, and that's what Juneteenth is about.
Don't nobody do it better.
He does it for everyone, man. Not just for us, but for everyone. That's why they not like us.
They not like us.
Ain't wrong.
That part, all the way around. They not like us. We outside, family. We outside for real. If you want your country and you want to get the tethers out your business, you got to go. You got to go out there. You got to come to these rallies. You got to go to these events. You got to go to these pop-out concerts. FBA, all across this whole goddamn nation, we've been outside letting people know this is our country, and you ain't just going to come and take it. You're not going to disrespect us. You're not going to walk right in our house. Don't even wipe your feet. Walk through the house, go to the refrigerator, and take it back home. That ain't happening. We have been on a mission. They better take another look. We've been on a mission. Brothers and sisters are out there standing in the paint, and we've been doing it B-I-G. And that's what I'm so proud of, family. You seen the way Drake was running around here, and Drake was acting like he was the king of rap, and they was putting that out there, got that out the paint. You seen all the Latinos that was running around here talking about they co-created this. They can't say that no more. Because now you seeing regular foundational Black Americans are G-checking that, and they ain't got nothing to say no more. We have literally took every single word from them. We took every single lie from them, every single cosplaying myth from them. And when you ain't got no more lies, you can't tether no more. Only thing you can do now is to flee back home. And they fleeing back home, and I'm going to show you evidence that we have been outside, we have been putting in work, and we got every single last tether running all the way back to their homeland because you can't come in ours. Let's go to work, y'all. You know what time it is. We got 300 people in here. Smash that like button. We only been on for about 10 minutes. Let's go to work. Let's go to work. Let's go to work. Right here, family. This was me at the rally for reparations just last week, and these words ring true, and it still rings true. This is that outside energy we've been talking about.
This is our house, and we've been putting in work. We've been doing some paperwork checks, and the paperwork checking that we've been doing been coming back kind of dirty on some of these people. So when I say that we're gonna pull some paperwork back, that means that if your hairline is 4 feet backwards, then you're not FBA. If your forehead is 4 extra feet wide, a Friedman forehead, then you're not FBA. Okay. If you came here last night on a bus, a boat, or a plane, you're not FBA. And if your family was at the immigration office saying, I pledge allegiance to the flag, then you're not FBA. We will get our reparations. They're going to pull out a pen and they're going to write American freedom because, like I said, everything that's great about this country is because of us. And we're the ones keeping it alive right now. I see so many beautiful foundational Black Americans. Y'all know they say Black is beautiful and always Black, right? You know that James Brown said, say it loud, I'm Black and I'm proud. He didn't say whisper. He didn't say, me speaking no Black, me no English. No. He said that Black is beautiful and say it loud, I'm Black and I'm proud.
There you
and
go.
we've been the only ones holding down Blackness. If you do not believe me, let me ask y'all this question. Where would any melanated Black person be on the planet Earth if there was none of us?
Freeze. Let me ask y'all that question. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me ask y'all that question. I asked everybody in DC. Now, let me ask the family right here in the chat. Certified Black Society. If there were no foundational Black Americans, where would any melanated Black person on the planet Earth be right now? If we weren't here, everybody disrespects us. They talk about y'all ain't did this and y'all ain't did that. Okay, if there were no foundational Black Americans, where would any Black person on the planet Earth be? You can call them Black, you can call them melanated, whatever the hell you choose to call them. I want to know where the hell they be right now if we said, all right, go handle it on your own. If we didn't fight for everybody across the world, if we didn't send all the troops and all the soldiers to help liberate Africa when Africa don't want to liberate Africa, where would they be? And I need all y'all right now to tell me. Right now, I want to see it. Okay, they wouldn't exist. Good answer. They'd be erased. Right. Good answer. It seems like these people ain't got nothing to stand on. It seems like right there, they be getting whooped on. Good answer. It shows you these people ain't done nothing, ain't ever gonna do nothing, and only thing they can do is to look at us with jealousy and hate on foundationals. But that ain't gonna work. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they be out there getting, yep, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All that. Yep. Y'all got the right answers all damn day long. All damn day long, every damn day. Yes, indeed. Y'all ain't lying. Y'all ain't lying. Y'all ain't lying. And if you really want to see it, look right now. Look right now. See, this is the thing, family. You're not going to disrespect us when we've been the only people keeping the lights on. You're not going to disrespect us when we've been the only ones taking care of everybody and holding everybody else down. We used to put our own issues to the side to go help other melanated Black people. Not anymore, because they didn't show no goddamn respect. We used to put all of our own issues on the table, on the corner, because we seen an injustice going on across the whole goddamn planet. Not anymore, because they didn't show no goddamn respect. We're not going to help nobody that ain't going to respect us. We some real simple-minded people, all right? FBA, we not that complex and complicated. We straight to the goddamn point. We mean what we say and we say what we mean. You can't get us twisted or remixed. If we down for you, we down for you. If we don't like you, we don't like you. Simple as that. So these people been trying to play us funny style, trying to play us like we sweet. Okay, well now you go help your goddamn self, because we know where you'd be if there was no FBA. And we know where FBA is without any of you. See, the difference is if you look at them, They live in a world where FBA has been out here holding things down. Foundationals, when you look at us, we're out here in the world doing it all by our goddamn selves and still winning. So the evidence shows you, the record is clear. When FBA ain't around, they done. Like y'all said, erased, canceled, all the above. When they're not around us, we winning, victories exceptional. Look at the difference. They not like us. Never have, never damn will. Speak on it.
I'm gonna give you the answer. I'm gonna give you the answer. Just go to where they are and see they over there getting whooped by bamboo sticks. You may take over Southside Africa. I bet you won't take over Southside Chicago. I bet you won't take over East St. Louis, Kansas City, Savannah, Montgomery, Alabama. Y'all know in Alabama they got them folding chairs. Okay. They still got them heads ringing.
That all the way across the board. Where would you be without FBA? Nowhere. That's exactly what it is. You better show some respect to FBA. And to the point now, family, only thing we care about is our goddamn selves. Only thing we care about is ourselves. We see the type of time these people are on, cool, we're going to be on our own time. And our own time is taking care of our own people. And it's a beautiful thing, family, when you can take care of your own people. Let me show you what it's like when you take care of your own people. Let me show you what it's like when you get love from the community. Let me show you something that we do that they can never do. This is what we can do that they can't do. This is what happens. You can't buy this type of respect. You can't buy this type of grassroots energy. Either you got it or you don't, like I said. See what it look like when the people love you? See what it look like when you represent the grassroots? Yeah, let me address something. Let me address something about that audience too. We gonna go there. Oh, we going all the way there. I don't give a damn where you from and what community. We talking about all the tethers. We talking about the tethers of color, the tether wannabes, the supremacist wannabes. We going all the way in. Look at that crowd, family. What did you notice in that crowd? You seen a bunch of people who hate on foundational Black Americans trying to stand next to foundational Black Americans. I know y'all seen it because I saw it too. I seen it too. Kendrick goes out there and he makes they not like us, and we all know that song is about foundational Black American culture. That's what he's rapping about in the song. He's not talking about these other groups from these other communities. Hell no. He's talking about FBA all goddamn day. The same FBA that we be representing, the same FBA that we be standing on. Okay. Well, you notice that as soon as he starts talking about FBA all goddamn day, you start seeing these other communities coming talking about they're not like us either. They're not like us. See, this Muhammad Ali, okay? I shouted out Muhammad Ali on stage. Muhammad Ali is from Louisville, Kentucky, all right? My people from Springfield, Kentucky, all right? We can trace our lineage. They not like this, all right? This is what they not. We're not talking about Julio Cesar Hernandez, okay? We're not talking about Ernesto, all right? We're not talking about Miss Selena. We're talking about FBA all goddamn day. So now that we done made delineation pop off, now that we done made it cool, we made it real cool to be FBA and to be standing on that FBA business. Everybody else want to act like they've been there from day one. No, the hell you ain't. No, the hell you ain't been there from day one. And what we going to do, family, and I'm going to tell you, we going to start regulating all the people who start coming to our delineation events. That's the next step. The first one was taking delineation to the streets. We done did that. Now, all these other groups who show up and start saying, they not like me neither, bro. No, hell no. They just like you. And matter of fact, you are the they that we speaking about. We're going to make it clear. It's FBA on this side, and it's the whole world on this side. And like I say, every time we start the show, y'all, we win by knockout all the time. So this is what we're going to be seeing. Tethers can't come in the paint. Nah, because if you let them in the paint, family, I'm telling you, look going on right now. You're going to start seeing they not like us. In about 20 years, Fat Joe III going to be out here talking about, you know, that song was about Mexicans who co-created hip-hop. It was about Puerto Ricans who co-created hip-hop. They doing that right now in front of everybody. talking about who created this and who created that. They're going to try to do the same exact thing with They Not Like Us. And it's on us, the us that's being referred to go ahead and put an end to it. And that's exactly what we are doing out here in these streets. They know they running and hiding, and they shook. They hiding underneath them beds and underneath them sofas, family. The one thing they try to do with FBA, since they can't stop FBA, the next thing they try to do is they try to come around us and start trying to say, well, you do know that was really about us. See, they can't stop FBA from standing on business. They can't stop FBA from getting it in. So then they got to try to blend right on in with what we saying. But it ain't working in this generation. That's why it's a beautiful thing in this era, y'all. It's a beautiful thing because we're not allowing it. We ain't going to let it go. And we're going to continue to hold it down in the goddamn paint because that's the true way that we make sure everything stays on this side of the fence, the only side of the fence, the side that we represent and the side that we've been standing on for years. This is genuinely the Black grassroots era. This is genuinely all of our energy. Don't get it twisted. Kendrick Lamar in that song, he talking more to it, and it ain't nothing, y'all. This is certified. And like I said before, when foundational Black Americans show up, everybody else got the dip because we run the yard, we run the paint, we run every goddamn thing. This is just the way it is. You ain't got to like
America coming together against Kendrick Lamar was not disturbed on his hiatus to come out here and whip Drake's ass just for y'all to think that the They Not Like Us and the us that he is talking about is anybody more than Black American people. Are y'all delusional? This has nothing to do with the whole America coming together against Canada. This is about niggas. Okay? The damn show was on Juneteenth. What more of Not Like Us? We're the us. You are the they. What are y'all not understanding? Y'all are making whole think pieces and arguing in people's comments, trying to fight to be a part of the us when you are a part of the they. We wouldn't have to sing about a Not Like Us if there was not a they. Let that man make our album and record our music video in peace. Shut up. Be quiet. We don't want to hear you. And as far as I'm concerned, it is Juneteenth year. So hush. As long as They Not Like Us is playing outside, all of the they need to be quiet and let the us turn up. What's wrong with y'all?
All the way, all the way, all the way. That's exactly what we've been saying.
That the They Not Like Us and the
That's exactly what we've been saying, and that's what we've been standing on. They know who it is. They know, but they ain't got nothing left now. They ain't got nothing left, y'all. All they're trying to do now is get in on it the best way they know how, which is tethering. But we've been stopping the tethering because we are the tether slayers. Every last one of us. I'm walking down the street, and I'm seeing little kids saying they not like us. It's become a motto. It's an anthem. But you don't get an anthem like that unless you have the Black grassroots. And I mean every single one of y'all. Trust me, it's all tying in. You got the Rally for Reparations, microphone check, brothers and sisters going to all of these task force all across the country. Then it plays out in the music. That is the way it's going. And then on top of that, you see, like that sister was saying, y'all not going to come and get in on the song because the song is about us. So what you see, fam, is regulating before and after. We was regulating before the song, and we going to regulate after the song, and they going to continue to get that work. This is what it is. You don't see none of these tethers running around here, y'all. Why? It's because foundational Black Americans, we ain't allowing them to. Proceed.
At least I ain't got to jump on the bandwagon. I told y'all since the battle started, check the history. Kendrick Lamar will win. But see, Kendrick Lamar just didn't battle Drake. He battled the machine that come with Drake. He battled the album sales. He battled a hip hop artist. He battled a half and half artist. The skin complexion for the connection. He battled those who run the industry. The word rhymes with use. And he won. Do you see what he went up against? What are we talking about here? He did it for 50 years of hip hop. What are we talking about here? He did it for our ancestors. that passed away in hip hop, that paved the way in hip hop. He had to battle the machine and he won. They Not Like Us is, man, it caused more damage than Wankster. They Not Like Us was more strategic than Ether. They Not Like Us was harder than Hit 'Em Up. This is monumental and it's going down in history. Shout out to Kyrie, he did it for Kyrie. Shout out to Ye, he did it for Ye. Shout out to Us. He had all the gang members, everybody on one stage. Did you see that concert? Come on, man. Let me see your faces real quick. Let me see. Yeah, because you got the gas face. You're done. Everybody that argued with me, everybody that talked to me, the black man, the fully black man finally won. Let me see real quick. You're done. They Not Like Us.
Never have, y'all. Never have. Look at this right here. This is going across the whole country. And I'm telling y'all, watch it, because this is going to play out politically. This is going to play out politically. The same type of energy that we out here putting in the streets, this is going to play out politically. Everything is connected to everything, y'all. You don't got this type of movement and it don't play out in the political world, because we got them wheels rolling too. This is where Drake at right now. Somebody, have y'all seen Drake lately? I ain't seen Drake. Let's go there. Let's say what people didn't want to say. Let's say it. All right. You can rap it in the song. You can put it on the beat and everything you want to. But let's go all the way there, family. Let's go all the way there. When dude was running around here saying he's Michael Jackson, nobody said a damn thing. When dude was running around here saying you get whipped and chained like American slaves, nobody said a damn thing. Now, out of nowhere, one song with the black grassroots energy done changed it all. And it all's going down in our favor. You want energy? You want momentum? I'm telling you right now, family, we got all the momentum. You want momentum? We got it all right now. This has to be capitalized on. Just think about the last month. Go back to Microphone Check. I'm telling you, Microphone Check came through and swept the whole nation. The black grassroots is going to get that an Oscar. Our brother Tariq deserves that. You talking about Microphone Check. You talking about the rally for reparations. We reclaimed Juneteenth. They Not Like Us came out in the same damn time. And now this is playing out. All the Democrats, they poll numbers is in the trash. Name me another time where black American energy is this damn strong. It's because of us. Y'all know in every episode, I talk about certified black society and I talk about the reparations generation. This is your evidence of the reparations generation. They got these big platforms and they can't stand on nothing right now because you can outspend us. You can't outwork us. You cannot outwork us, y'all. That is just what it is. Let me show y'all some of the pictures from that pop-out concert. While we out there in D.C. doing the rally for reparations on the East Coast, on the West Coast, they out there turning up. Look at that right there, family. Come on. That's who we fight for the reparations right there. Where they at, family? Come on. What time it is, family? Let's go. They know. This is the energy they didn't want. I'm telling you. This is the energy that they spent all that money, all the Fat Joes, all the Busta Rhymes. I'm telling you right now, that is the energy right there in that picture that they are afraid of. That is what they're afraid of. They never wanted this. This is starting to take a mind of its own. It's getting its own energy. It's starting to get its own energy. It's starting to get real hot out here for the dominant society, y'all. We starting to really see a generational shift. It's been going on now for about 5-10 years now, to be honest with you. And now they're getting real scared. You're not supposed to have this. This ain't supposed to happen. You're not supposed to have delineation. You're not supposed to have all the tethers running back home. That energy right there, brothers and sisters were doing that all across. I seen brothers and sisters doing that in Georgia. That ain't nothing but a family reunion. How many family reunions we've been having? The damn rally for reparations was a big family reunion. The pop-out concert, big family reunion. I seen brothers and sisters in Michigan. I seen them in Missouri. I seen them in Alabama. You feel me? Having nothing but family reunions. FBA is outside and we taking over everything. The energy is powerful. We running the game. This is not what they wanted, but it's what we've been working for. And it's the type of time and the energy that we've been on. what they gonna do next, y'all. What are they gonna do next? Because we're sponsoring each other. We're not waiting for nobody to sponsor us. Hell no. We're not waiting for somebody to come around and say, we're gonna give y'all the green light. We ain't waiting on none of that. I always say, man, we're not asking for nothing. We just take it. And when foundational Black Americans start taking, the game starts to change. And when you start seeing the game change, that's when the world changes. So look what we done got out the paint. Let's go there, y'all. Let me show y'all this right here. Look at this right here. We talk about people running around, right? We talk about Mr. Drake done disappeared, right? We said Drake been hiding, right? Let's talk about the exposure. I told you, bring your popcorn because we going there today. When I say that right there is going on, family, I want y'all to see this right here. When we say this man been running around, see, one thing about foundationals, let's make this clear, y'all. One thing about FBA, we don't like fake-ass people, all right? We don't do fakeness very good. We call out anybody who's fake. You could be of the lineage, and when you start acting fake, we're going to call you out. This man been running around here acting real funny style. When he's around the dominant society, he on his best behavior. He's Aubrey or Audrey or whatever the hell his name is. When he's around us, it's the most ratchet of the ratchet. The man said you get whooped and chained like American slaves. Let's talk about why the family is standing on business. Let's talk about why the family don't relate to none of that. The man been running around here cosplaying every single culture out there. The man don't write his own lyrics. The man openly said, I'm going to get Michael Jackson's spot. Now he's doing it and don't write his own lyrics. The man's doing it with ghostwriters. The man ain't nowhere near as big as Michael Jackson. I always said, when you told Usher he was the next Michael Jackson, Usher shot that down. Chris Brown said, nope, because there's a respect factor with us. All right. If somebody comes to you and they say, you the next this, people tell me all the time, Black Alpha, you got that Tupac energy. I say, hey, man, there's only one Pac. Somebody says, hey, you got that DMX energy. Much love, man. There's only one DMX. Malcolm X, Huey Newton, Bobby Seale, whatever. There's only one of them. I can only be myself. I appreciate that. That's what we do. We lead with respect. How I started off the show. If you don't respect us, we don't rock with you. Simple as that. That's how we coming with it. This man was coming around here who's not even from the culture saying that he gonna take over the damn culture. And it didn't even matter. Nobody said nothing. So when you want to start talking about fakeness, let's go ahead and go into the background real quick. Let's talk about how Drake been running around here with a black face on for a long time. And the man been running around here with a UK accent, a Toronto accent, a New York accent. Yeah, this man has been studying Black America. This man has been funded very well to come into Black America. All of this stuff is bought and paid for. You think Busta Rhymes out of nowhere getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but his damn tour got canceled on his day off? You really think that's a coincidence? Fat Joe sitting down with Kamala, they pay people well to try to tether on the FBA. But they better go get a goddamn refund because FBA ain't playing it. Watch all of this cosplaying by Drake, y'all. Y'all tell me right now, first off, pink fingernails, that ain't hip-hop. Y'all ever seen him act like that with his W mama? Or his W? You notice the way he acts in pictures when it comes to a bunch of W women? Very respectful, right? And then whenever he gets around black people, it gets very degenerate. Okay, proceed. What about that? Folks swept that under the rug. Uh-huh. All right, there go little Jimmy right there. All right, the guy running around right here, he don't act like that. All right, now let's listen to this man, and I'm going to play this, and I need you guys to tell me, does this sound like somebody who's cosplaying? Does this sound like somebody who's not of the culture? Does this sound like somebody who is the they and not like us? Fair use, fair use, fair use, YouTube, fair use. This video, these clips are for teaching, scholarship, research, fair use, fair use, fair use. And also a little bit of regulating. Let's go. Jamaica accent.
And more tune for your head top. So watch how you speak on my name, you know? Thing set, the thing dead, and trust me, headshot them bomb.
One more time.
And more tune for your head top. So watch how you speak on my name, you know? Thing set, the thing dead, and trust me, headshot them bomb.
Toronto accent, Drake.
You guys make me sick to my stomach, fam.
This didn't exist before we were here. Look around at the square. I promise you right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. One more time. Accent number 2.
You guys make me sick to my stomach, fam.
This didn't exist before we were here. Look around at the square. I promise you right now.
What the hell? UK accent.
You know how good my London accent is? Oh, dude, when you were going, these guys came up to me like, yo, dog, you know what it is, dog. Big up yourself, bruv. You done know Drizzy Drake, dog. Oh, dog, you know what it is, dog. Big up yourself, bruv. You done know Drizzy Drake, dog.
New York's, listen to Here go to New York, y'all.
Okay.
Show out with none of the study. I don't really do what other people do, like for a true religion. I don't really do that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But
Live at Starless, you know what I'm saying? Side talk though, you know what time it is, man. We're in here, man. I'm wearing Pac's ring. They got my baby mom on the wall over there.
Look how he's trying. Look how he's trying, y'all. Disrespecting FBA. All the other coaches, they let him get away with it. We don't. Watch how he's trying to literally talk real down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, son? You know what I mean? I got Tupac ring. And by the way, I don't know if y'all caught it, but on the Pop Out concert, Kendrick Lamar changed the lyrics up to They Not Like Us, or it might have been Euphoria. And he said, give me Tupac ring back. This man's playing cosplay with your coach. At the same time, he said he whooping you like a slave. Ain't no respect. Look at that man in the picture. That ain't FBA. I'm telling you, if you are out here cosplaying FBA, disrespecting FBA, you are going to get that G-check and that regulate. The days of people disrespecting the ancestors or us in the present are over. This is regulate G-check season, and they not like us. New York, one more time.
show out with none of the study. I don't really do what other people do, like for a true religion. I don't really do that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But
Live at Starless, you know what I'm saying? Side talk though, you know what time it is, man. We're in here, man. I'm wearing Pac's ring. They got my baby mom on the wall over there. Get the gal them to come give you guys a love.
Now this is his W accent.
One of the most intelligent people I've
how he really talks.
ever met. Scrabble champion.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's just she's a top shelf lady. She's a top shelf lady. She's a top shelf lady.
Wait. Did y'all notice that all the slang went away? Do you notice that he was on his best behavior? Do you notice he had his little sweater on and he was trying to give the best interpretation of the dominant society? He was trying to be on his best Karen and Ken behavior. There was no degenerates. There was no, yeah, son, what's up, Ward? It was happening, bumble clock, y'all. None of that. You see when he come around FBA, when he starts acting like a rapper, then all of a sudden he starts yoing. What's up, dog? What's happening, Wardy? That right there is disrespectful. There's nothing more disrespectful than when somebody comes around us and they start speaking degenerate and broken English. And then when they get around the dominant society, they start speaking the Queen's English. We speak just as good English as any goddamn body out there. FBA, we ain't running around here speaking broken English and we can't talk and we out here just confused. Hell no. That's the cosplaying. That's the they not like us. One more time for your mind, y'all. One more time.
One of the most intelligent people I've ever met. Scrabble champion.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's just she's a top shelf lady. She's a top shelf lady. She's a top shelf lady.
Ash, forget it. Look, can we just break up and get this over with?
Wait a minute. Is that other culture? Is that other culture, family? Somebody tell me. Is that of the that's the guy running around here talking about you gonna make me catch a body like that? That's the one running around here disrespecting you. He disrespecting all y'all. He said whipped and chained like American slaves. He didn't say like Kendrick. He said like us, the whole community. That right there. And y'all notice ever since they not like us, he's
get this over with.
Real more alt-right. Y'all look at this picture right here. This picture right here, family, came out on Father's Day, which if I'm not mistaken, was on last Sunday. Not the Sunday just passed, the one previous. That man right there is starting to look more and more alt-right. He looking more and more redneck. He looking more and more like the they, and they not like us. That doesn't look like the same guy with sexy reds. That don't look like the same one that was running around here talking about some, man, we going to go ahead and get him, and we going to get Michael Jackson record. I'm the first person shooter. That don't look like none of that, y'all. What happened to it? Where did it go? Did they not like us whoop him to the point that he starts going back to his original culture? Ain't that what they kind of do anyway, family? When they get G-checked beyond belief? Ain't that what they do when they can't stand on business when it comes to foundational Black Americans? You see what happens. Did I not tell y'all that we got these folks trying to flee on back to where they came from? Did we not say that when foundational Black Americans simply tell these people, hell no, get the hell out my culture, you ain't welcome. This is an FBA house and you are not invited. Didn't I say when we tell them that right there, they gets to running back home? Look like Drake running all the way back home. And by the way, ain't that his father that everybody always would use as an excuse? They would always, anytime you called out Drake, Drake could say, I'm going to slap Harriet Tubman and I'm going to kick Rosa Parks. Some black person was going to say, but his dad, FBA, looked like his dad is COON. And this is what COONs gets to creating, family. This is why we can't just let folks run around and just say, well, I'm this. Like our brother Tariq says, these folks be having ethno-genocides back to their community. They not from the culture. They not from the land. You got to be a foundational black American. Y'all tell me, is he any of those three? Y'all tell me. It could be debated or it can be confirmed. But this is what you start to see. Look like this man went from Drake, yo, 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 what's up, dog? And now all of a sudden he looked very Kenish. Very Ken. Ken done came all the way back because that's the real him. That's the real him. That's the Father's Day picture right there. That looked like a goddamn Hallmark card. That looked like a Hallmark card. This is all post They Not Like Us. This is after They Not Like Us came out. This is not before. Before it was the braids and the sexy reds and what's up. This is what you getting now after the G-Check done commits. This is what happens after we said you gonna respect our culture and you damn sure ain't Michael Jackson. And look at his daddy in the back. Yeah. Because somebody told me a long time ago. He said, people want to bring up Drake's dad. Well, goddamn it, let me tell you something. He get out of pocket, he get off code, he can get it too. And that's what's happening. We don't only G-check the person who come in the building tethering, we also G-check the tether escort. If you walk him in the building, then you responsible. And if you responsible, then you gon' get served the same damn way. Proof's in the pudding, y'all. Man done ran all the way back home, didn't he? Didn't he? The man done ran all the way back home. He done tied his shoes up tight. They say a runner and a track star. That man been on some track star. And we right here, we all came up with the term right here on this channel. Like, hit the like button, smash that like button. Matter of fact, subscribe to the Black Alpha Network. Y'all know right here on this channel, for all my new subscribers, we came up with a term for Drake. And the term is, he's a feather. What happens when you get somebody who parent might be a freedman, parent might be a foundational, and then the other parent is a tether? Or they grew up around tethers and somehow they got close to our community. He is a feather. That is someone who may be half freedman, half tether. And guess what? Those type of people are exactly what we said are the tragic tethers. And tragic tethers been getting that G-check. And this is what we doing, family, all the way. And speaking of his father, let's call out some of this stuff right here, family. And you right about that with Michael Jackson. I see you. I see you in there. Yep, you absolutely right. You absolutely right about Michael Jackson. I'm telling you, these tethers are on one. Oh, let me just for the record, y'all, let me tell y'all, we got 600 plus people in here. Drake, Fresh and Fit, and KRS-One gonna get some work today too. Because KRS-One, he been running around here on that 50-50 too. Oh, we breaking everybody down. If you ain't got your popcorn already ready, go ahead and get it. Because this episode of the Black Alpha Network Certified Live is going to be scorching. It's the Black American Summer. It's only right. We bringing all the heat. This is going to be extra special. Look at this right here. Since we sitting here talking about Mr. Feather, all right, Mr. 100 different accents. Everybody always brings up his dad, right? They always talk about, well, his dad is this. Okay, we already know what his dad is. But look at this. Drake been capping about his relationship with his father. Y'all got to remember, these people love to bring up different members of their household. Anybody who's black, if they got a black friend, a black auntie, what George Zimmerman do? George Zimmerman, who never identified with black at all, as soon as he harmed Trayvon Martin and they start calling him out on anti-blackness, they'll go find him a great-great-grandma. That picture was under a box, under another box, way up in the attic or the basement. They always try to find one black person, whether it's a parent, a cousin, a damn neighbor, or a teacher, and that's always who they tether onto so they can slide into our community. So you got to be very careful of these people who allow outsiders, feathers, to attach themselves, and then next thing you know, they in our community. Check this out. Since we want to talk about his dad, he brought up the topic again years later during a 2019 appearance on Power 106 Nick Cannon Morning, where he denied accusations of being an absent father. I always been with Drake, his dad said, again, suggesting Drake told the stories he sang about were exaggerated to sell records. You see what I'm talking about? This is his dad being interviewed. And his dad's like, no, man, I've been around Drake. Drake said, no, you ain't. They can't even get their tether, feather, COON story right. So you already see some funny style stuff going on. Drake addressed the situation on Instagram, stating that he was so hurt by his dad's accusation. My father will say anything to anyone that's willing to listen to him, Drake wrote. It's sad when family gets like this, but what can we really do? That's the people we are stuck with. He clarified, every bar I ever spit was the truth, and the truth is hard for some people to accept. Sounds like there's problems on the home front. Sounds like there's some capping going on with his relationship with his father. Sounds like Drake wants to say his daddy wasn't there, but doesn't that kind of contradict the whole I grew up around my dad, so I understood black culture? Yeah, okay. And then his dad is saying, I was there, but I wasn't. I might have, could have been. Yep, okay, cool. This is what you get when you deal with feathers and tethers. Proceed. He's talking about a song he made. He said later in the song, he raps about his dad living in Memphis and not being able to visit him after missing child support payments. And my father living in Memphis now, he can't come this way over some minor changes in child support that wasn't paid. Boo-hoo, sad story. Black American dad story. Y'all heard that. You notice now, he said Black American dad story. Every time this man brings up Black Americans, it's my dad don't pay child support. I'm out here by myself because, you know, that's what Black American dads do. Or I'm going to whip you and chain you, you know, like Black American slaves. Have you ever heard him say that about the dominant society? Have you ever heard him talk about all these other people from these other communities? Where do you ever hear him talking about that? You don't hear him talking about that. The reason you don't hear him talking about that is because he looks at all of them, his other side, in the highest of light. That's why we say the tragic tether. You see it again and again, and it do not stop. Check it out. Dennis, his father, has expressed his frustrations with Drake's portrayal of their relationship on multiple occasions, insisting the office that their relationship has always been good and that he got on Drake about the lyrics, that many people may think that they were not close. He goes, his dad says, to sell records. This is what his daddy's saying. This ain't what we saying. This is what his dad is saying. His dad says, he goes, I thought, okay, I understand. Put some drama into it. He said his dad is sitting there saying these things so Drake can sell records. There you go. So, in other words, y'all, Drake is out here talking about Black American fathers, basically saying, y'all know FBA dads ain't ever around. Y'all knew I grew up hard, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, my dad wasn't around just like your dad wasn't around, basically. And then his dad says, you doing that just to sell some goddamn records. So he has to tell a tale of having it hard. He has to tell this story of not being all the way down so he can get Black folks to have some type of sympathy. He can't say he's from the hood. See, that's the thing. It's well documented that the starter from the bottom that he be talking about, that bottom, y'all, is actually a house with a goddamn pool on Degrassi living very well. So he can't really hit you with the I started from the bottom talk. That ain't really going to go, okay? But now what you're seeing is this man is running around here saying, well, I have the same story of those terrible Black American fathers. This is what he's doing. The man don't respect the culture, and I'm going to keep it 100. The man should have never been in the goddamn culture. The man should have never been around foundational Black Americans, and he should have had his ass checked years ago. That's the damn point. This is what we standing on. This is what we speaking about. You should have never had nobody coming into the culture, and then when they do come into the culture, y'all know how they do when they get here. Nobody comes into our culture to be second or third. They come over here to dominate so they can act like they run the show and they can disrespect FBA. It's the same exact thing Eminem was doing. And what was folks doing with Eminem? They was giving Eminem that pass. Y'all remember the pass Eminem was getting? Matter of fact, to this day right now, if Eminem comes out and somebody says something about Eminem, Eminem gonna get about 30 different goddamn rappers to come and defend him. The same rappers that would never defend anything of the culture, but they'll defend whoever they done escorted into the goddamn community. That is exactly what we've been talking about. So when we say again, y'all, they not like us, that is exactly what the hell we mean. You see it. So as we say that he done disappeared and you ain't really been seeing him, mind you, this guy was every goddamn where. You couldn't go nowhere without seeing Drake. Drake is also kind of throwing little shots out there, and Drake's been out here saying some kind of little things right here. Look at this right here. I want y'all to look at this. You know, because we had to comb the internet to see Drake. Drake is in the Tether protection program, all right? He's in the FLIR protection program. Out here really looking like goddamn Ken. This man looked like he is at a goddamn golf tournament, all right? And by the way, look at all who's behind him back there too, right? Y'all see that, all right? He says, goats don't worry about one-trick ponies. That's all he's out here saying. That's all he's out here speaking on, family. This is what he's got. He ain't got nothing else. And when you ain't got nothing else, family, all you can do is just say little things like that. You can just run your mouth, say a little shot here, and he can't really speak on anything of further value. Why? It's because foundational Black Americans have been saying it from day one. If you do not represent our culture, we gonna see you, and therefore your word output is gonna come down. The disrespect gonna come down, and eventually you're gonna go and you're gonna get to hiding, and that's exactly what he's doing. That's number one. That's the first person right there, family, who has been a victim of the They Not Like Us movement, all right, which is the Black grassroots movement. Yes, Mr. Drake, Mr. Audrey, Karen, Ken, Mr. Feather Tether Man. He is one of the first victims of the They Not Like Us culture coming across, and there's going to be plenty more. There's going to be many more, and we got a lot in store. That is because foundational Black Americans, we've been calling it out. I'm telling you, if you ever wanted that energy, if you ever wanted that, cosplaying to get out the building, because a lot of brothers and sisters been calling out for a long time, you got it now. But let's talk about that. Look at this right here. Let's go there. We're going to go there. That's number one. Let's talk about Dr. Claude Anderson, somebody that I shouted out during my speech at the Rally for Reparations. Listen to what Dr. Claude Anderson says about these people coming to the United States of America. This is going to show you exactly what we mean.
I'm doing the civil rights movement. Let me show you what you lost. The number of people coming into the country, just Black folk during that time, were struggling for voters' rights. They were being shot, lynched, whipped, and beaten and bombed all through the South just for the right to go to the polls and vote. You just lost your voting power in this country. The immigrants wiped out your voting power. Your whole civil rights movement was a waste of time now. Those deaths were useless, futile. When in 1970, we outnumbered Hispanics, as an example, 2-1. They have now caught you and passed you. I predicted that in my first book, Black Labor, White Wealth. They'll catch you in the year 2000. They caught you exactly in the year 2000, right on the money. They now got 42 million in the country. You got 36 million. They can now outvote you on anything they want and block you on anything you want in the country. Now we got 14 to 20 million immigrants floating around this country, undocumented illegals, that the Congress is planning on giving amnesty to because white corporations want the cheap labor. Black folk are an obsolete labor class. They want some new labor. And so what they're going to do now is give them amnesty to 14 to 20 million. You add that 14 to 20 million to the 42 million you already got. That takes them up to almost 60 million Hispanics then in the country. Now, based on the 1986 immigration law, they then got a right to bring in their spouses, their children, and their parents. And we estimate that that'll bring in another 35 million Hispanics. They will then have 90 million to your 36. They will outnumber you 3-1 within 10 years. If you couldn't outvote whites, you haven't got a snowball's chance of outvoting Hispanics.
Woo! Dr. Claude Anderson, certified salute. That part right there. This is what we speak of, family. This is exactly what we speak of. I love it. I love it. I love it. Everything is laid out for us, fam. This is good. This is good. I'm going to tell you why it's good, family, because we have people like Dr. Claude to learn from, and then we got to continue to take that energy. And when we do take that energy, this shows you why our grassroots delineation movement is so powerful, because we got the chance now. by delineating to stop those things. The older generation let it get like that, but it's on us to change it, and we're doing it right now. That's why being outside. That's why the Black American Summer. That's why standing on business, the pop-out concert, Kendrick Lamar, They Not Like Us. That's why all of this is so powerful. The best way to stop all that is putting out FBA energy. That's what we've been doing. And speaking of FBA energy, I'm sorry, I got to get petty real quick. Y'all seeing this right here? If y'all seeing this right here, certified salute to you, because that is exactly what's been going on with Kendrick Lamar Drake. I had to go ahead and bust one more shot. I had to because it is what it is. You're cosplaying your tether, then that's what you're going to get. Family, is that not what's happening right now with the whole goddamn battle? Is that not what's going on right now in these streets, family? That's exactly what's going on out here in these streets. Not just with Kendrick and Drake, but with foundational Black Americans and fleers, with foundational Black Americans and tethers, blenders, hoppers, skippers, runners, jumpers. Have we not been flipping the roles on all these people and letting them know that this is our house? And if you don't like it, take a look at that picture. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. But as Dr. Claw was speaking about that, let me show y'all something, because this is what's been going on. This came across my little timeline today, and I want to show y'all. This is why the tethers are out here getting ran out the paint, because foundational Black Americans, we're not going for none of that talk. Look at this Uber driver right here. Look at this guy right. This man is literally sitting in an Uber, came all the way over here in an Uber, and he's trying to speak on foundational Black Americans. I'm going to listen to a lot of people, okay? I'm not listening to somebody who fled over here, and the only thing they can do is hop in the damn Uber and do that for a living. Tether babble.
Some of y'all, though, I've met amazing Black Americans, amazing ones. It is some of y'all that are doing the hate. Some of y'all hating the fact that Africans come here. In 2, 3 to 4 years, they start owning shit. They successful. They doing pretty good for themselves. They standing on their feet. They are doing pretty excellent. And y'all hating the fact that y'all who are born here still struggling and watching people who just came here 3 to 4 years ago on their feet, owning shit. And you're hating on that. That is just straight up the base of the hate. That is nothing but straight up the base, the source of the hate, nothing else. Because hate is nothing but a jealousy. You jealous. You can't jealous what you have. You only jealous what somebody have that you don't have. That is pure jealousy.
Jealousy? Mr. Mutombo, you sitting in an Uber in the United States of America because you fled your homeland and couldn't get your homeland popping. This is the people that they try to tell us that we need to connect with. This is the people that they is us. This is what we talking about. That's the they is us right there, y'all. This is the ones that they try to get foundational Black Americans to support, that they try to get foundational Black Americans to cape for. Hell to the no. Hell no. This is exactly why we delineate, why we separate. The man can't even talk right, first off. This is yours, he said, and you hate the not. Jealousy. How foundational Black Americans are jealous of somebody who came to our house because they can't get their own house popping. That's like somebody couldn't pay their damn rent, so they got to come sleep on your floor. You sleeping on our floor trying to tell us about what our house is like. If you don't be quiet, Mr. Mutombo, and take somebody down the street to the goddamn Winn-Dixie, because that's about all you're going to do for the rest of your life.
That is just completely what it is. And then you see some of them talking about how the Africans should worship them, to thank them for building this country. If it wasn't for what they did, that the Africans wouldn't be doing successful in America. Let me clear that up. It is the ones that didn't do shit are the ones that are trying to take credit for it. The ones that didn't do shit are the ones who are trying to take credit for it. Let me ask you, of you personally, what did you do to build this country?
Stop. Family, let me ask y'all a question. Is anybody in the chat jealous of that man's hairline? Is anybody in the chat jealous of that goddamn smock that he's wearing and thinks he's got some type of swag? Is anybody in the chat jealous of that goddamn Uber that he's going to live in? He probably sleeps in it. Is anybody in the chat upset at that gap that's about a mile wide from this man? Nah. And I guarantee you, and that's without the musk that you'd smell if you was there. Nobody jealous of you, homie. Now notice, fam, what they trying to do. Now they trying to hit us with the, you didn't build America. That's real supremacy. What I say that the tethers talk supremacy. That's the same exact thing. When you hear somebody from the dominant society say, it was long ago, nobody here was a slave. Now he's trying to say, you guys are mad because you say that we should thank you for building America. But what have you built in America? My ancestors did, okay? The same reason that your ancestors couldn't get your homeland popping, so you came here on the visa last night at 12:32. That's the same thing. See, they don't like when we say that we are our ancestors. They want to separate us from our ancestors. They want to separate us from America, Mr. Mutombo. But here's the problem that you're going to deal with Mr. Mutombo, is that when you come here, you talking to the foundational, not the African-American, not the person of color, not the minority. You talking to some certifieds that'll send your ass back on a one-way ticket to Uganda, homeboy. And this is what you better understand. This ain't flowing no more because FBA done stepped in the building and we regulate.
What? Trying to take credit for it. Let me ask you, of you personally, what did you do to build this country? You that is trying to take credit for the work that other people did. What did you personally do to build this country? What did you do personally? As a black American who's talking this rubbish, what did you do personally to build this country?
What did you do to build your own homeland? Because you ain't even over there. This is what we saying. This is tether delusion. This is the tragic tether, y'all. They say things that make no sense. That's why we're not out here being nice. Days of being nice. I'm not being 2/5 nice. I'm not being a quarter nice, a nickel nice. No, hell no. We're going to be real. We ain't got no room for these type of people. We on a mission to get our reparations, to get our tangibles, and we're not stopping for this guy, and we're not stopping for somebody to say, he only represents one portion. Well, then all y'all going to get put in the same damn bag. That part.
Nothing. Isn't that ridiculous that people will do a job and other people want to take credit for it?
You don't know where to take credit for anything other than some must. That's the only thing you can take credit for because you ain't built nothing. So we got somebody who done ran, done hopped, done skipped. I'm telling you, a builder, okay, and a stealer cannot mix at all. It just don't work. It just don't work, family. We can't play this game. These people run and they hide. There ain't no way that a foundational black American can sit in the same place with somebody like that. That is Mr. Mutombo, all right? Mr. Mutombo is a fleer. Mr. Mutombo is a tether. Mr. Mutombo is a lifetime Uber driver, and he's upset at that. Mr. Mutombo wanted to be something when he was born. Mr. Mutombo wished he could be a foundational black American. When he was born in his village, all right, his parents said maybe one day Mr. Mutombo can go over to the United States of America and be something. In reality, he came over here and he hopped in the damn Uber. That is it. This is what happens when you're dealing with a Mr. Mutombo. Mrs. Mutombo, she ain't no better. Matter of fact, Mrs. Mutombo is still back home in the village waiting on him to write little letters to her, okay? And she probably being tricked out by Mr. Mutombo's cousin, all right? This is just what it is, Mr. Mutombo, all right? So Mr. Mutombo and Mr. Mutombo, they're all in this big-ass circle jerk of going nowhere, and they all are jealous of foundational black Americans. And they're upset that they used to be able to say that stuff and get away with it. Now they can't. But that ain't the only one. Matter of fact, we're talking about Mr. Mutombo. Let's show you Mr. Mutombo. He's kind of the same as Mr. Mutombo. And they come over here talking that talk, and foundational black Americans been walking that walk. And now they better walk their ass back to their homeland the same way their hairline been walking itself all the way back.
Here's why immigrants do better than black Americans. Basically, it's the ideas that each group has accepted. You see, a lot of black Americans are taught only about the past, and that the past is evil and you can never escape it. And because the past is evil and racist, the government somehow owes black Americans something. I know that these are generalizations, but I'm doing so to prove a point. Whereas many immigrants, including Nigerians, are taught to learn skills that produce wealth, because immigrants know that history does not pay the bills and that the past cannot be changed. The past doesn't determine the future, but what does determine the future is what is done in the present. The way to get ahead in society applies to everyone, not just white people. Learn skills, be of value to someone. Stuff like this is not rocket science. And I already know what people are going to say. They're going to say, oh, he's telling you to forget about slavery. Oh, we're trying to learn from the past to not repeat it. One, you don't need to look at history to know not to repeat stuff. And it seems like history is still being repeated, or at least it rhymes with itself. Two, we all know slavery is bad, but it's not about what you do with the past, it's what you do with the present that determines the future. This constant teaching that black people have a certain place in society due to slavery is harmful to black people. So what we should be teaching black people and everyone is that the future is theirs, and what you do with the present is what determines the future, not the past. Here's why.
This is who he thinks he's really going to try to put us on game, y'all. Real talk. This is how they talk. Okay, I want to talk to the family. We got a little game we call, okay, we got a new game here on the Black Alpha Network, okay? It's a new game, okay? This game is called Do Better Akata, all right? I want y'all to play along with me now. You know what I'm saying? It's FBA season, and it's the Black American summertime, right? It's summertime, so, you know, we need to have a little fun, and let's play a little game. This game, like I said, is called Do Better Akata. And this is real big in Nigeria. Real big, real big. This is probably breaking news. Y'all probably never saw this before. This is right here on the Black Alpha Network, y'all. We're going to play this game. It's called Do Better Akata. What we're going to do in this game, it's got simple rules, y'all. This is real simple. It's not Jeopardy. It's not Wheel of Fortune. It ain't The Price is Right. It's a simple game. We're going to talk about the conditions of places like, I don't know, that guy said he's from Nigeria, right? Okay. Well, let's talk about Nigeria. Maybe next week it'll be Ghana, and then the next week it'll be goddamn Uganda, and maybe we'll go to the Ivory Coast, wherever the tethers show themselves. But I want to play this game called Do Better Akata. And when I show you these pictures, I want all of you guys, if you can in the chat, all right? If you can in the chat, just go ahead and give me the 100 emoji every time you see a contradiction from some of these people, particularly Nigeria. So let's go ahead and get it popping. Let's get it started, y'all. Do Better Akata. Let's play this game, y'all. Let's play. I see you in there, family. There we go. I see you. Let's play. This is what we're going to do. Let's play this game. It's called Do Better Akata. Here we go. First things first. Right there. This right here is when they say Do Better Akata. This is what they really mean, y'all. They really mean that 8 Nigerians charged with alleged internet scams promising romance travel. Okay. Do better. Okay, here we go. FBI cracks down on 7 Nigerian romance scammers. You talking about a damn romance scammer, which AKA means about a 72-year-old W woman whose breasts hang down to her ankles, and she's probably somewhere in Europe or somewhere in goddamn Washington State. Do better, Akata. Hold on. How dozens of Nigerian scammers stole millions from people and businesses. Oh, they taking his ass home. Oh, I see hundreds in the chat. Hold on, we doing better, Akata. Let's go. Here we go. We ain't done. We don't hide. We don't run. Nigerian romance scam. Suspects targeted 100 women, according to the FBI. Do better, Akata. Okay. Hope the Uber's good for your family. Damn. Wait a minute. Whoa. Is that y'all homeland? No. This has to be special effects. No way. No. Wait a minute. That's not a dump. I thought that was a dump, though. I thought that was like somebody taking out the trash or something. That people live there? That's actually your home? Do better, Akata. No, I think we doing pretty goddamn good. Okay, we take our trash to places like that. Okay, the trash don't come to us. All right, let's keep going. Do better, Akata. Oh, whoa! What the hell is that, family? What is that? Looks like literally somebody just done chopped up a whole gang of goddamn dirt and just threw that shit on the picture. That's sad. Damn, 100's all in the chat. Somebody screenshot them 100's in the chat, please. Please. Let's continue with Do Better Akata. Y'all, apparently, y'all are winning this game because y'all seeing a lot of contradictions. So it looked like we winning again. Let's proceed to get what they need. Mr. Mutombo, wait a minute. A floating city? That ain't even a floating city. That's a floating village. I didn't know villages could float. How the hell does a village float? I understand a floating city, but you don't even have a city. You have a goddamn village on the other side of the jungle, on the other side of the forest, on the other side of the zebra. Oh, god damn. Do better, Akata. Okay. All right, let's proceed. We ain't done. Let's go. What the hell is that? Whoa, no. We're going to run that back. Family, these are exclusive photos. Akon don't talk about this. Steve Harvey, you ain't talking about this. Old buddy right there with the hairline that was doing the fucking moonwalk, he ain't talking about this. The Uber driver that you can smell all the way on the other side of the border, he ain't talking about this. Do better, Akata. Oh, they losing right now. I'm sorry. Y'all losing. We winning. FBA is up about 2 million to 1, which is about 2 million to 1 is how you be getting whooped on by your new colonizer every goddamn weekend. Damn. Told y'all, a floating village. Family, you gotta float. If I was in that, I'd just break the goddamn village down and just float all the goddamn day. I wouldn't even try to build a damn house or hut on that. If you live in a hut, don't you come talking to no foundational Black American. You ain't qualified at all. Damn. So, I'm going to tally that up. Let me tally that up real quick, y'all. Okay. FBA wins. They asses whooped. They on a floating village. They not like us. Sit your ass down, Mr. Mutombo. Go back to your homeland, homeboy. And you can't come to foundational Black America without wiping your goddamn feet on the floor, because apparently you can't even wipe your feet on the floor because your village is swimming. Checkmate. The hell out of here. FBA all FBA all goddamn day. FBA all goddamn day. A floating village. You come from a homeland with a floating village and you come trying to talk to me. Man, please, you better sit your ass down. Once again, I'm sorry. I keep messing up. You can't sit down because your village floats. I mean, you can't sit down. You have to swim. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you should swim your ass down. I mean, we used to say down by the river, you know, but we could walk on land back home. They down by the river and they talking about their bedroom. When we say we going down by the lake, we mean we going to drive or walk to the lake, and then we going to walk as in feet on floor, on ground, grass. You are talking about down by the lake, and the lake is by your kitchen, all right? So now, you need to go ahead and sit down, Mr. Mutombo. You need to sit your ass down, floating village. It's 2020 plus, and you in a floating village. You better float that goddamn Uber over there and go help them out. That's what you better do. But you know what? It get even worse than that, y'all. I came across this right here, and y'all know I always say, we look down on people who run. We look down on people who hide and flee, right? That's what we do, right? Do y'all know that over there, these people are actually seen as heroes and role models? Yeah, I've been saying it for years. When somebody flees over there, that's like going to college in America, all right? When somebody goes to college in your family and they be like, this is the first person in our family to graduate, or if you get a successful job and we'll throw a party for you or something like that, graduation just happened. And then you seen a bunch of people, class of 2024, right? That's kind of like the Tether class of 2024. They throw celebrations, they throw parties and everything in their floating village. If you get your visa and you get to go to the United States of America, they look at you as a role model. Let us come back home and say, I'm leaving. I couldn't build my homeland. I'm fixing to go to goddamn Canada. We're going to look at you crazy. We're going to say, you done lost. Over there, they look at fleers as a good thing. Don't believe me? Let's go. Check this out. Family, I've been waiting on this one. Oh, yeah. Check this one out right here, y'all. Check this one out. Letter from Africa. Why Nigerian internet scammers are role models. You see that? I see that. We see that. We own that. They're talking about being role models. They don't view fleeing as a bad thing. They don't view fleeing as something that's wrong. Fleeing is well accepted. This shows you every single goddamn person from the great-great-grandma to the great-great-grandson is trying to get the hell out of Africa. And so is that damn Uber driver that was just talking to us a minute ago who needs some goddamn root work deodorant. Yeah, they all trying to run. They're seen as role models. We see them as fleers. You see the difference? This is why we don't be on the same page. Look at this right here. They talk about the Federal Bureau of Investigation in the U.S. has indicted 80 people. 77 of them are Nigerians in what it describes as the largest case of online fraud in American history. But most shocking for Nigerians was the separate arrest of their internationally celebrated business tycoon. You got business tycoons, literally, who are over there getting arrested with them. So basically, in other words, their own people who are making money, they still scamming. They on the internet. Imagine being a business tycoon and you still on the internet trying to scam a 77-year-old W woman from Iowa to give you a couple extra bucks. This is what's going on over there. We don't lie. This is what it is. They don't want to admit it. They don't want to accept it. They don't want to acknowledge it. We will. But let's get to the role model part. Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. Look at that. Biblical links. The FBI publicizes sensational busts for every few years, often followed by swift convictions and impressive jail sentences. No. Let's go. No. Online say, look at that. There go they romance scam. No. We're going to put that on the screen. Y'all know what people tell you on any of them sites. Any site you get on, the first thing they say is, watch out for the Nigerians. Watch out. Let's get it real. They running around here speaking on FBA and doing better than us. Family, they not known as these people out here putting in no type of heavy work. No. No. Let's proceed. Let's go down further. Let's talk about how they are role models. Training school rated. Damn. The whole goddamn community's rated. All right. Let's proceed. She got the cake soap flowing. That's all good. They got the cake soap too. You know what I'm saying? More letters from Africa. Yeah, they don't look too good over there. It don't look too good. It looks like y'all are over there and you are trying to get off the ground and then you want to go and steal from other people because you can't build on your own, Mr. Mutombo. Yeah. Look at this right here. Videos have circulated of accused men engaged in a lavish display of wealth, such as throwing a party where guests danced on the floor covered in dollar notes and having a champagne bath drenched from head to toe. Yeah. So what they're doing, y'all, they're over there taking fake pictures, catfishing. Think about it. The people with a floating village are catfishing people. You can't make this up. Floating village, catfishing. Yeah. Same exact goddamn thing. Same exact thing. These people are over there doing every single thing they can. Look at this right here. The first wave, the Nigerian scammers were mostly uneducated criminals. Look at that. This is what you're known for, but you speaking on FBA. All right, cool. Criminals who commit romance fraud through profiles, they piece their information such as wealth and lifestyle in order to manipulate their victims. Police can investigate and help provide support, but often cannot get the money back. It is very simple for fraudsters to cover their tracks by masking IP addresses. This is a whole goddamn thing over there. A whole damn thing, and everybody knows it. Everybody's seen it. Foundational Black Americans, we've been the only ones calling it out like we've always been. These people want to go over there and they want to benefit off of Foundational Black Americans or whoever the hell they want to try to benefit from because they know they cannot get it on their own. And then you got the nerve to talk about FBA. You got the nerve to talk about my lineage, heritage, and culture that the whole goddamn world want to be like. And apparently you over there getting your stuff rated. Try again. But that ain't the end of it, y'all. No. That ain't the end of it. We already seen the floating villages and all that. Okay, cool. Easy work. We seen all that. But I want y'all to see this right here. This shows you even further the type of time that they on, or should I say the lack of time that they on. And it shows you that Foundational Black Americans, we are the only ones, as we say, calling it out because we the only ones who really stand on lineage business. Here we go. Look at this right here. I know y'all seen this video. Just came out recently. Look at this right here. These are more people admitting what's been going on over there. This is more people admitting what's been happening over there. And you see it clear as day. Watch this lady. A lot of y'all seen this. Check this out. This is the lady admitting what goes on in that country and that continent. Check it out.
There's one thing and one thing only that African people care about, including me myself. I come to your country. I don't care where it is. I am here to make money. That's just the sad reality. But it is the reality. Me as myself, when I went to Nairobi, when I lived in Kenya, I went to take. When I went to South Africa, I went to take. When I went to Dubai, I went to take. I did not go to build the countries because in my country where I come from, I am poor and I left my country because there's nothing for me to do. I didn't see any ways of getting rich in my country. So I decided to come to other countries to do something for myself. So unfortunately, I can't tell my African American brothers and sisters that when African people come to America, expect them to build with you. No, we're here to take. We are here to take them.
Wait a minute. Didn't old buddy in the Uber, didn't he just say that they come over here and they do so well? It looked like they can't get their stories correct because she's saying they come to take. She's saying they come to steal. That ain't exactly what dude was just saying. He was telling a whole different story again.
American government, like right now, it's welcoming immigrants like nobody's business. Every African person who is in a dire situation or who sees there's an opportunity for me to get a green card, they will do whatever it takes to come to America. Very well that the government right now is prioritizing foreigners instead of its own people, which is not my fault. My own business is to come there and grab whatever I can. And if your government is supporting me to take as much as I can, who am I to refuse? Who doesn't want to live in America? So don't be surprised when you see these African men or African women get with older men or older women just to get a green card. That is what we do because we are in a dire situation in our countries. So we are running away to come to your country so we can have a better life because, I mean, who does not know about the American dream? And then if we come and then Joe Biden pampers us and forgets that he has Democrats to take care of, it's none of our business. That's the reality. That's the reality. When we come there, don't expect us to build.
Okay, can I say something real quick, y'all? Just real quick. I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna let the video play. She doing a whole lot of fidgeting with a hairline that ain't there. I'm just saying, like she's doing a lot of stuff. Like she combed. I don't think you need to comb. I don't think you need to comb, lady. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like she's doing all this stuff. Like she got a hairline like ours, like to go forward. You know what I'm saying? Like this one go backwards. So I don't really know where all the fidgeting is coming from. Like maybe she thinks she might have an FBA hairline. Y'all know in their head when they look in the mirror, they see an FBA hairline. But then when they leave the mirror, then it goes backwards. I'm just saying. Proceed.
Build America for who? You have a lot we are here to take. That's the truth. And I know I might sound arrogant, but I'm not a person who sugarcoats the truth. So when we come to your countries, just know we are not here to have mercy on you. We are here to take.
And yes, and hey, you ain't lying, sister. I don't see you. There ain't no edges. I don't even see corners. She got rectangles. I don't know, man. Bad news, bad. Yes, that shows you right there. But that's not the story old buddy was talking about. Nah, that ain't what dude was talking about. He's talking about something different. Okay, but let's go down my timeline real quick, man. If y'all not subscribed to me, make sure y'all subscribe to me on Instagram, Black Alpha Net W1, and on Twitter, Black Alpha Net W1. Look at this right here, though, fam. Look at this. Look at this. Tell your best friend that the Nigerian president is asking his son and daughter of Nigeria to return to the United States of America to help. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. We need you back home. This is what the president is telling the Nigerians in the U.S. He's telling them. So when we say that they fled, they ran, they hopped, they skipped, they jumped, they done ran, they done fled, they done hopped, they done skipped, they done jumped. They telling them to come back home. We need just back here. Come on. No politician should be seen abroad. Stay in Nigeria and fix the nonsense. Look at this, fam. This shows you this is a culture of fleeing and running and hiding. This is what it is. And if that's your culture, then you can't come around my culture because we don't do that. Hell no. Now, this is really what I want to show everybody. Look at this right here, y'all. Okay? This is They Not Like Us, y'all, right? They Not Like Us. Everybody know this is They Not Like Us. Let me show y'all when we say people out here trying to cosplay and they're trying to steal it. Let's look at where that song is charting at, y'all. Look at this. They Not Like Us is #1 in 8 countries. Damn, I'm not sure if y'all can see that all the way. I'm going to read it to you. It's #1 in 8 countries. Belize, Dominica, Kenya, Manitoba, Oman, Turks and Caicos, United Arab Emirates, the United States, Jordan, New Zealand, Portugal, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, South Africa. Look at all Bahrain, Bermuda. Look at all these places that song is #1 in. Look at that. Look at that right there. Senegal is #5. Sri Lanka is #5. Zimbabwe is #5. Look at all these places. Look at all Angola. Look at this. These are all of these African places, y'all, where this song is in the top ranking. How in the hell is this in the top ranking in all these places when those are the days that we are talking about? This is what we be saying. Foundational Black Americans is on a different level, a level in which they can never get to, a level in which they're running to, a level in which they can never, ever attain. This is why we've been telling them the tether days is done. The tether days is done, family. I'm telling you, they out the paint. They won't be in the paint. FBA won't allow them in the paint. It's done. They out here literally, fam, telling us we ain't got a culture. And then our song, which a lot of folks are saying is an anthem of ours, is literally #1 all across the whole goddamn planet. Literally, by the numbers, on the charts. You can see it clearly. So you mean to tell me that y'all telling us that we ain't got a culture, but you dancing to the FBA anthem right now? Really? This is what it is, y'all. This is how bad it is. They ain't got no legs to stand on. And it don't matter. They can say whatever they want to say. They can speak on whatever they want to speak about. It will not change the fact that we run the yard. This is about FBA. See, back in the old days, they used to just steal from us and nobody would really put a pin in it. Nobody would really stop it and check it and be like, nah, that ain't going to work. Now what we doing, y'all? Now we telling everybody, oh yeah, just remember, when you step out that house, you on FBA time. When you step out that house, you in FBA world. There ain't nothing you can do or nothing you can say that don't have FBA on it, and we gonna make you feel it. Why? Because we can. That's the difference. Foundational Black Americans always win. Brag about it, y'all. Brag about it. Let the whole goddamn world know. That's how you win. You don't win by being quiet, being hushed, sitting back, talking slow. You don't win like that. This world don't respect that because these people want to take. Oh, girl, I just told you. We take. So if you're dealing with people who take and they tether and they steal from us, the only way you stop that is by putting that FBA check on. I always say the FBA flag is waving high in the FBA sky. Rally for reparations, microphone check, pop-out concert. Family, that was all within a month. Do you understand? Not to mention Juneteenth, the actual holiday. You understand all 4 of those events were in a month, and we still got the whole summer to go. This is FBA. This is FBA grassroots. We running everything. And we're running things so much that we've been running a certain bunch of people completely out the paint. Yeah, and they can't stand next to FBA. Yeah, and they know FBA is strong. I know for a fact, y'all seen my brother Tariq Nasheed completely roast these fresh and fit tethers. Family, you got tethers everywhere, okay? You got the rappers, you got the singers, and you got a lot of these podcasters out here. But you know, when one FBA, our brother Tariq, goes into a space with literally 30, 40 non-FBA fleers, and he roasts them so bad that it goes viral, do you understand that type of work? Do you understand that type of energy? Do you understand that type of power? The only lineage, heritage, and culture that is powerful enough to do that is Foundational Black Americans. Everything is indicative. So these tethers like these ones right here, oh yeah, it's coming to an end. It's coming to a wrap. And I know y'all heard the space, but we're going to play it. We're going to do an extra breakdown because we're going to put out some extra energy and we're going to put some extras on top. And then we're going to show again that when it comes to Drake, Mr. Mutombo, Mr. Mutomba, when it comes to floating villages, and when it comes to these little small tethers on podcasts, they all got to get that FBA work because we are certified all the goddamn time. You asked for FBA roasting and you got it. Now the whole world is laughing. Let's go. This dude right here, y'all seen this guy right here. He been running his mouth about foundationals for a long time. One of these people who always got foundational Black American business, always got foundational Black American words, always got foundational Black Americans. One of them folks who ain't never got a woman, ain't never been next to a woman, could never have a woman, comes over here, talks reckless about FBA, talks reckless about our culture, starts off disrespecting our sisters, and then next thing you know, he's disrespecting our heritage. This is what happens with these people. It's like Drake. Drake come in, he take a couple pictures with SZA and Sexy Red. Next thing you know, he talking about Harriet Tubman. Same with this person right here. Now, y'all can tell already that this guy ain't getting no women. And this is what happens with these manosphere guys. They come into the manosphere, and then they use this anti-Black racism to go off against all of us. But the G-check came in. Fair use, Fair use, YouTube. This is fair use teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use. Watch this right here, y'all.
Nope. And honestly, if it's me and Nick, I'll take on Tariq and Umar. We'd absolutely destroy them. We would absolutely destroy them. And we wouldn't even have to get into like any of the IQ stuff. No, we would just straight debate them on how you are not oppressed as an African American in the United States, or an FBA, Foundation of Black America, whatever they want to say. They say all these excuses about why the black man can't get ahead. I'll give you all one stat, all right, just to show you guys how ludicrous these guys are. In 1940, okay, 87% of blacks lived in poverty. By 1960, about 47% of blacks lived below the poverty line, okay? So a 40% drop. Also, keep in mind, this was before the civil rights era. So racism was at its highest. So please explain to me how you had a 40% drop of blacks living under the poverty line, and one of the worst eras to be a black person in the United States, and then you're fast forwarding to 2023, where racism exists. I'm not denying it exists. However, it is not strong enough to keep you back or hold you back from success. No way. But you're telling me people had way more obstacles back then, and they were able to not live in poverty? Come on, man, get out of here.
Oh,
nope.
Be careful what you ask for. Oh, be careful what you ask for, family, because it might come down on you. Yeah, it might come down on you, family. Be careful what you ask for. That right there, family, was when they start running their mouth when everything is good, ain't nobody around, you can say what you want to say. That's what happens. But see, FBA, we going to let you say whatever you want to say for a minute, and then we going to come see about you. We going to come find out if what you was talking about, if you can really, genuinely, sincerely stand on that. So that space came, there was a space, and I guess they was in the space running their mouth, they was talking reckless. You got to understand, well, like we said, when these people start talking about FBA culture, family, it always starts off on some type of, they're in our spaces, or they're at a grocery store, whatever it is, family, it always starts off with these people acting like whatever they're saying is mutual. And then slowly it turns into something about our culture. Yep, but guess what? You speak about our culture. I don't give a damn if it's 1 FBA, 2 FBA, or 3 FBA. We're going to come see about you. And this is what's going to happen. Listen to this intellectual roast that Tariq gave the whole room full of them guys. And they'll never be the same, and it went viral, so you know it was serious. Checkmate.
Calm down. I kind of wanted to hear what Tariq would come in and talk about.
Is that Myron? Is that Myron?
Yeah, it is. And it's interesting.
Myron, hold on. Before you start, I got to say,
wow.
I know we've had our words. We've had our words, and we've had our differences, all right? And I'm willing to go on your show. I know you wanted me to go on your show at one point, and we can put our differences aside. And I offer my extension to prayer, and I pray now. All right.
Checkmate. Already started off with the work.
Differences aside, and I offer my extension to prayer, and I pray now. All right. There you go.
All right.
What a fucking lame.
You know what's interesting, Tariq? Like, this is what I found very interesting.
Hey, Tariq, I just want to say, congratulations to George Floyd. He's been sober for 4 years.
Beautiful. So you said George Floyd has been sober for 4 years?
4 years. A little bit more than 4 years. Congratulations, brother.
Ashley Babbitt has been sober at the same time. So what a coincidence.
Tariq, if you got a big mouth and hands like that, why don't you come down here to Miami? We'll have a celebrity boxing match. I'm sure we can find some white nationalists who will want to whoop your ass.
Well, all I can do is just throw a jar of mayonnaise at you and you'll flee like roaches. So I don't know. We can do whatever. We can set it up.
Come back, clap back. He said, come on down here. Teresa, hey, man, all I got to do is bring a jar of mayonnaise.
You're demeaning yourself, man. Stop the nonsense.
I don't even know who I'm talking to. Who am I talking to?
People who actually matter.
But doing that shit in person.
Dude, this guy talks like he's from the coast of California because he is.
This is exactly how people from the coast of California talk because they don't have other people calling them out for the dumb shit they say. And this guy's doing exactly that. I'm from the coast of California, so I know exactly how these fucking people are.
And you smell like a wet dog.
He only came in here to talk to me.
You want to be white
let's go ahead and have a
supremacists are
discussion.
so not witty.
Tariq, let's go ahead and have a discussion. I asked you a very simple question.
Right.
I didn't resort.
Myron, I answered
No.
you, sir.
Okay.
Myron,
I didn't resort to insulting you or doing ad hominems. I asked a legitimate question.
And I answered.
If you didn't,
Myron.
okay, and you said you wrote books about relationships.
Right.
So
Myron,
why do you not do that anymore? Why do you only talk about?
See, he can't talk over Tariq like he does when he gets people on his show. When he gets people on his show and he starts spewing all that anti-black racism, he's dealing with a professional. He's dealing with a professional, certified black man. All that energy that these non-FBAs got, they do that on kids. They do that on people who ain't qualified. They can't run that game on a real black American woman, and they can't run that on a real black American man. Watch the roasting. It's about to pick up. I told you. You got your popcorn, bring it. We about to go.
Race now.
That's not all I talk about, Myron. I talk about I have a hot movie out right now about hip hop. I talk about a lot of stuff, sir. I just don't talk about race, but I'm going to talk about you anti-black racists who are always spewing anti-black racism. Yes, I will check you on that.
No. I spew anti-stupidity. That's
no. You are an anti-black racist.
It just so happens that a lot of black people are stupid.
Well, sir,
that's what I feel.
If we're so damn stupid, you're the one who fled from your damn homeland.
No. I said a lot of them are.
Checkmate. Tell them they fled. They ain't got nothing. Notice when Tariq says that, well, if you say we stupid, you fled from your homeland. Then he starts, no, whoa. They have no rebuttal for that because it's true. It wouldn't hurt so much if it wasn't true.
Well, sir,
that's what I feel.
If we're so damn stupid, you're the one who fled from your damn homeland.
No. I said a lot of them are stupid. It could be white, black, Hispanic. It doesn't matter.
Stupidity. We're stupid enough to not have to flee.
All people are stupid. See how you're going to an ad hominem?
You can't say that.
See how you're going to an ad hominem that has nothing to do with the debate? Sir, that has nothing to do with the debate.
Yes, it does. Because you're not qualified to say anybody's stupid and you fled from a failed homeland.
Okay, so
you're not qualified.
So if someone's an immigrant, they're not qualified to comment on.
No, you're not. If you come from a homeland where everybody's over there starving, you can't say none of us are stupid. You're not at liberty to do that. Okay.
So hold on. So let me just get this straight. Are you telling me that if you're an immigrant, you cannot comment
from the Sudan?
Situations?
Yeah. If you're from you're from the Sudan, you can't say shit about a foundational black American. Nothing.
Interesting.
At all.
Interesting.
That's what we saying. We don't give him an inch. He thought he was going to hit him with the, you mean to say can't nobody talk about y'all? And Tariq said, if you came from a place, Sudan or someone like we showed earlier with a floating village, hell no, you can't speak on us. Some people are just not qualified to talk. And if you ain't, keep your mouth closed. That's how we putting it down. That's the black American grassroots. That's why we winning right now.
The Sudan, yeah. If you're from you're from the Sudan, you can't say shit about a foundational black American. Nothing.
Interesting.
At all.
Interesting.
Nothing.
Let me, okay.
You can't say nothing about us.
Let's use your logic.
Not one word.
Let's use your logic.
A failed homeland where people are starving. You can't say shit about us. Yes.
Cool. Then let's use your logic. Then.
That's how that works.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have to be a mathematician to say 1 + 1 is 2?
No, sir. No. That's a non sequitur. It has nothing to do with anything. You come from a failed homeland where people are over there starving, and you haven't figured out how to stop the people from starving. So you can't come over here and talk about it.
Tariq, let me again. So you're telling me if someone's an immigrant from Sudan or wherever they're from, they can't comment on social issues?
Not over here. No, you're not at liberty to do that because your social issues are in shambles. You're not at liberty.
Cool.
Why would we listen to you? Why would we listen to you?
Okay.
If you come from a country of complete
now let me
failure,
ask you another question.
Why would we listen to you?
So
you're not at liberty.
So only other.
Damn. If you come from a country of complete failure, why would we listen to you? You are not at liberty to talk. Damn. It gets worse. Oh, Tariq giving them that work. That literally right there is that picture. That literally is Mike Tyson throwing them blows, family, and they have nothing in return. Listen, family, they ain't got nothing to show for it. Listen the way he's handling that whole room. He tries to hit him with the, man, well, if 1 + 1 is 1, you got to be a mathematician. Tariq said they ain't got nothing to do with it. Checkmate. You fled. Well, what about this? Checkmate. You fled. Well, what about that? You fled. Keep going back to it because that's the facts.
You haven't figured out how to stop the people from starving, so you can't come over here and talk about it.
Tariq, let me again. So you're telling me if someone's an immigrant from Sudan or wherever they're from, they can't comment on social issues?
Not over here. No, you're not at liberty to do that because your social issues are in shambles.
Damn.
You're not at liberty.
Cool.
Why would
So
we?
only
Why would we
black
listen
people,
to
as
you?
you
Why
would
would
say-
we listen to you?
Okay.
If you come
Cool,
from a
cool.
country of complete
Now let me ask you
failure,
another question.
why would
So
we
I can't
listen to
comment.
you?
So
you're not at liberty.
So only other. Let me get this straight then. So only other FBAs, according to your logic, can comment on FBA issues. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. Only foundational Black Americans can talk about our issues. We don't concern ourselves with what's going on with you. You come from a failed culture. You're not at liberty to give us any advice on anything, sir.
Would you call it a successful
fix your
culture
homeland.
of
You need
foundational
to
Black
fix your
Americans
homeland.
taken into slavery and taken to another country? Do you consider that a successful culture? Because you're saying Sudan is not successful.
Right.
So would you consider where your ancestors were originally taken from as successful?
Half of our ancestors were already here. Let's get that straight.
Damn. He trying to hit you with the, y'all African. Tree said, well, we was already here. Then dude don't know what to say after that. And yes, big facts. If we are talking foundational Black American business, we are the only ones who can talk on us. You can't talk about what going on in my house. I can't talk about what going on in your house. We are FBA, and we are the only ones who are allowed to speak on us. Nobody else. All these people think they're going to talk on our family, and everybody's going to get in our business. You ain't allowed. That's the way we move it in this generation. You better go back to the African American.
Foundational Black Americans, sir. There were Black people here. There were Black people brought over here. So we had an ethnogenesis, and we never fled from the country we built,
Don't
sir.
answer the
So we're
question, of
much
course,
different.
again.
I did answer the question, sir. If you're not smart enough with them stingy
so
Irish
anyway, going
genes
back
of
to what I
yours,
was
that's
saying.
your problem,
Irish,
sir.
yeah, my name.
Okay.
So let me ask you this question, Tariq.
it's
By
time
your
for
logic,
blessings.
right? Because you're saying only foundational Black Americans can criticize other foundational Black Americans. So if that's the case, why are you talking shit about white people and white supremacists? Since you're not white, you can't give an opinion. By
But
your
I'm
logic,
a
correct?
victim of white supremacy. I can talk about the
see how
victim.
it doesn't work out? Doesn't make sense, does it?
Because we're being victimized by the white supremacists. So I can talk about
Oh, how are you being victimized by the white
because
supremacists?
they've
Tell me,
created a
please.
system of
How?
white supremacy that they've militarized, and we can't break out of it because they have a military stronghold over us, sir.
Damn.
And you too.
Okay, tell me one second.
Oh, freeze. Oh, hold up. Hold on. There's more. We ain't done. We ain't done. No. There's more, y'all. We got to go. We got to talk about this. We got to chop it up on this. That's what you call a roast. That's what you call getting intellectually whooped, served. Foundationalists, we ain't got to get all butt. We ain't got to get rowdy. We ain't got to get on that type of time. All we got to do is speak what's real because we the realist. And when you start speaking what's real, they didn't have nothing to say. They was like, well, what about this? Tariq said, no, you fled. What about that? You fled. What about that over there around the street, up the block, around the corner? You fled. You fled up the block, around the street, and up the corner. You are a fleer, so therefore you can't speak on us. And notice, Tariq wasn't giving them a bunch of room. He wasn't giving them room to start saying it because you give them a little inch, they're going to take a mile. I mean, come on, they're fleers. They run. That's what they do. You can't give a fleer an inch. Next thing you know, he's going to jump 13 borders. All right? Tariq said, y'all going to do this or else. Nothing else. It is foundational Black Americans. We were originally here. Notice he was getting everything in. He was getting everything in. We are the originators. We ain't from Africa. You fled your homeland. You can't speak on our business. And he said it all in a matter of minutes. But there's more. Let's see, family. Check this out. Tariq was going in. I'm telling you, this is the new era. This is the new generation. This is what they cannot see. And it gets even better. Watch this, fam.
Is a Sudanese Arab.
Come on,
him.
And yes, let me say this real quick. Okay, Crispy, Tommy Sotomayor, he hopped into space. This is so bad that Crispy hopped into space and he was laughing. Tariq literally turned the whole damn room against these people. It's a room full of supremacists, and the supremacists started laughing at the wannabe supremacists. These folks are wannabe supremacists, adjacent supremacists. These are the same folks that come all over from every different part of the country, of the continent. They come all over from different sides of the planet, and they come here to hate on FBA. Tariq had the whole room flipping on them to the point that other supremacists were going in on them. I'm telling you, when you speak that FBA energy, you cannot deny it.
Oh, this Myron. Oh,
yeah.
Myron is a Sudanese Arab.
I'm glad you're in your wife, though. Come on, man.
Look at him.
I'm glad you're in your wife,
no.
Tariq.
Man, look at his face.
No,
Yeah.
He don't have no white
No,
woman.
you're not.
He don't have no white people at his
Myron,
Thanksgiving dinner.
And Myron actually lays in bed with white people. I don't.
Okay.
Oh, hold up. Y'all know we wasn't going to go over that. We wasn't going to breeze past that. You damn right. You damn right. Oh, we going to get there. Notice, Tariq broke them down intellectually, and then he started hitting them with, what's up with some of them fresh and fruit pictures you got on the internet? I'm going to hit you with all the facts first. I'm going to break down all the evidence first. But we going to get to some of them pictures that you got laying around with W men's, and it's all over the internet. Now the whole room is done with them. And notice, fam, not one time did they say that Tariq was lying. Tariq said you fled. Dude, like, it's true. Here's the thing about it. When you tell somebody they fled, they fled. If not, they wouldn't be here, so they can't deny it. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. Now watch when Tariq starts dropping them extra facts.
Man, look at these fish.
No,
He don't have no white woman. He don't have no white people at his Thanksgiving dinner.
And Myron actually lays in bed with white people. I don't.
Okay. Well,
There's pictures of Myron in bed with white men. I'm not in bed with white people.
White woman.
Myron's in bed with white men.
You never wait a minute now, Tyree. You ain't gonna just stick that out there. What did you just say?
There's pictures of Myron in bed with white men. Ain't that right, Myron?
Those are my teammates from college.
Right.
And,
we different.
K.O. Listen to how he got shook. Listen to how he's like, and they laughing at him. He hurt. He's stumbling. He wobbling. He against the ropes, y'all.
There's pictures of Myron in bed with white men. Ain't that right, Myron?
Those are my teammates from college.
Right.
And,
we different, Myron. We way different, brother.
No, you know what? Hold on. You know what's funny?
You ain't no pictures of me laying up with white people.
No
pictures of me in bed with white people. No.
Let's talk about that because you got
Myron. Ain't no pictures of me in bed with white people at all. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
teammate or not, nigga, I don't give a damn what team I'm on.
Stop. Damn. Listen, I done seen some knockouts. I done seen some drag outs. I done seen some folks get served from pillar to post. Family, I'm not sure if I have ever seen an intellectual whooping like that before, family. I'm not sure if I've seen it. That was bad. That's embarrassing. Notice when Tariq told him that, he was like, oh shit, damn, he got me. He knew he couldn't say nothing. He was like, damn. Anyway, let's talk about this. There were gaps before when Tariq is saying you fled, he kept trying to talk. He said, whoa. As soon as Tariq said, hey man, we got pictures on the internet now with you laying in bed with Zaddy. Silence. All you hear is people laughing at him. There has never been a roasting whoop like that. Mind you, y'all seen the clip before where he was talking about I'll roast Tariq and I'll debate Tariq anytime. Come on my show. It don't matter. It's real cool when you in your own little tether zone, in your own little tether space, and ain't no FBAs around. Be careful what you wish for, because the same thing that'll make you laugh or make you cry. And right after that, y'all, he left the space. The space was over soon as that got exposed. Yes, the hell it did. And listen to the background. Listen to everybody laughing. And then I'm going to show you that actual space went viral. And it was overwhelmingly that Tariq won. Basically, family, this was the Kendrick Drake and Tariq versus the Fresh and Fit. Tariq was Kendrick and they was Drake. FBA win again.
There's pictures of Myron in bed with white men. I'm not in bed with white people.
White woman.
Myron's in bed with white men.
You never wait a minute now, Tyree. You ain't gonna just stick that out there. What did you just say?
There's pictures of Myron in bed with white men. Ain't that right, Myron?
Those are my teammates from college.
Right.
And,
we different, Myron. We way different, brother.
No, you know what? Hold on. You know what's funny?
You ain't no pictures of me laying up with white people.
Ain't
no pictures of me in bed with white people. No.
Let's talk about that because you got
Myron. Ain't no pictures of me in bed with white people at all. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
teammate or not, nigga, I don't give a damn what team I'm on.
Mic drop. Now let's look at the responses. Y'all. Whoa. Wait a minute now. Look at that. Was Tariq lying, y'all? I want y'all to see the top up here. Was Tariq telling any lies? Did they deny it? Did they once tell Tariq he wasn't telling the truth? Did they ever say, Tariq, that's not accurate? Did they ever say, Tariq, give us some evidence? No, you ain't see none of that. Let's see more. Whoa, same. Damn, he leaning. He leaning, man. Look at that. This is the guy who talks about Black Americans. This is the guy who talks about women. I don't see any women in any of these pictures. I see Zaddy, though. I see Zaddy. I see Skittles. I see Starburst. Y'all know when the Skittles bags get to popping out, somebody ain't being real. You can't talk about the manosphere. Sounds like you need to talk about the Skittles sphere. Big difference. Damn. The first one, he was leaning. The second one, he getting leaned on. As a matter of fact, family, that ain't even the issue right here. That back there is the double issue. This individual just hopped out the shower. Shower. Proceed. Damn. Got his arm draped around him. Got his arm draping. He leaning. He draping. He clinging. Come on. Oh, got the hand on him. Got the hand right there, boy. There you go. Look at that. I'm telling you, these folks come over here and they want to be next to Karen and Ken. I said it, y'all. They want to come to the United States of America so they could be next to Ken. This is what he was dreaming about when he was in Sudan. When he was in Sudan, he was dreaming about being next to Dan. He was in Sudan thinking about Dan and touching his hand. Damn shame. He got him though. Come on now. Ain't no way in hell you can tell me that ain't fresh and fruity. Look at that. All of them in the picture. That's the whole squidard. He got the whole squidard. There go Dan. There go Billy Bob. There go Jethro. There go Ken. There go goddamn little Timmy. We see it. We see it all. Look at that right there, family. This is what's been going on. And you speaking on reparations? Nah. You can't speak on reparations. Only thing you can speak on is penetration. Checkmate. Come on, all we do is win, man. How many times, y'all? How many times we gonna win? How many times they gonna find out they not like us? How many times, y'all? It's certified all the time. It's FBA all day, right? It's FBA all day. Is this not our generation? These folks a few years ago would have got away with all that. Not anymore. Not anymore. It's over with. It's hard out here. It's hard out here for a tether. This is why we've been telling them. Tethers know better. Tariq roasted all of them. So officially, you see it, you saw it, you heard it. You'll never be the same again. When you got a room full of supremacists laughing at the wannabe supremacists, you done got roasted. When you got Crispy hopping on the damn stage and Crispy's laughing at you, you done got roasted. When you got nothing but a whole room of folks who are anti-black and they agreeing with the black man. Let me tell you this. You had anti-blacks agreeing with the certified black. That means you got roasted. And family, I want y'all to see the overwhelming responses. Look at this. It wasn't nobody out there seeing it anything other than what it was. They got roasted. Myron and Sneeko get hilariously bodied during a heated debate with Tariq Nasheed. Look at that right there. Look at that. It went viral, y'all. You know you got served when your servant went viral. Look at this one right here. Tariq Nasheed destroys them. That's another one. Look at the red circle. Everybody agreed that they got destroyed. Tariq Nasheed ends Myron's career by doing this. Damn. And they the ones who had the damn microphone in the space. Black people are lazy. Tariq Nasheed destroys Sneeko in the debate. Damn. Listen to how Tariq Nasheed destroys Myron, Fresh and Fit, and Sneeko all at one time. That's one certified, 3 wannabes. Tariq Nasheed destroys Myron one last time for doing this. Look at that right there, y'all. It is what it is. Clap back at Tariq Nasheed, and they instantly regret it. Boom. Yeah, you damn right you're going to instantly regret it because you can't stand next to us. Whew. That was something else. That was something else right there, family. That was pure fire right there. You got to love it. 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 This is what happens when you come against FBA. You can't win against us, man. When I say all we do is win, that means win. That don't mean kinda, that don't mean sort of, that don't mean halfway. All we do is win. Therefore, you cannot win. There can only be one winner, okay? And that winner is always going to be FBA, nobody else. So they got to deal with it. And I got to put this up one more time to prove the point that we've already been proven. Family, it's been hard out here for them. It's been hard out here for them. They can't make it. We have only put together facts on the table that shows every single thing that we've been saying that's been going on with all of them, that foundational Black Americans in this generation have been putting all the tellers to sleep. And we've been doing it intellectually. We've been doing it real smooth. We've been breaking it down real accurate. We ain't been wild with it. We just been dropping facts that they cannot deal with. That is what we do, man. That is what we do. So certified salute to Tariq, certified salute to Kendrick. They completely did it. So like we said, Tariq and Kendrick, fresh and fruity, and Drake. You see the difference, right? You see the difference? These people are on two different spectrums. Two different spectrums. On one side, you got the certified. On the other side, you got the bad side. Oh, and by the way, let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all. That Sneeko guy, right? Okay. Let me show you how it turned out for dude. This was just dude over the weekend. All right. He was running his mouth playing games with some people. And somebody go ahead and, I know they like Dan's hands. All right. But they got a little different treatment right there. This is what ended up happening when dude was playing games with some folks and some folks try to go ahead and get him. They found out real quick, family, what you do on that internet, you cannot do in real life. On the internet, you can play games, you can joke around, you can talk about reparations, you can hate on folks, you can do all of that over there on that internet. But you better not do that in the real world. The real world, literally, and I'm not playing, it's not a joke. The real world hits different than the internet does. And if you don't like it, then you already know. The homeland is awaiting for you. You can hop, skip, jump, run all the way back. And brothers and sisters was being extra petty because we should be. We should be extra petty because we the ones who built this country. You can do anything you want to when you built America, all right? That's the best thing about building America. When you built America, family, you can say anything in America and nobody can say anything back to you. That's the energy that we have to take. That's the energy that we have to move forth with. That's the energy that we have to stand on. That is why this generation, I'm telling everybody, I've been saying it for the longest, this generation is in a different world. We're in a different time zone. We're in a different page. You cannot compare any of these generations to ours. You just can't. You just can't. The energy is too powerful. It's too strong right now. Everybody's been getting regulated. Name me one group that hasn't crossed that line that ain't got regulated. Everybody's been getting regulated. The regulation is in full swing. It's in full effect. And damn it, it should be. It should be, because this is how we get our reparations. Let me tell y'all, this is all tied into reparations. This is all tied into reparations. We're going to get our reparations based on this right here. We're going to get our reparations based on this type of energy. We're not going to get our reparations based on anything other than what we're doing. So let's just keep doing what we're doing. That's the way you win. So family, it don't stop right there. When we start talking about regulating these people, we start talking about going down that list. We start talking about the way the game is, the way the game's changing. We got to also address a couple other people who've been running around here talking reckless on foundational Black Americans. Some people have been getting passes for quite some time, but y'all know we're not really giving out passes no more. The passes got to stop. We've been giving people passes because we like their songs, we like their music. Nah, I don't give a damn about none of that. All right. You disrespect the culture, you disrespect the lineage, then you're going to have to deal with us. All right. That's just how it is. So since that's the type of time we've been on, let me show y'all this right here. And I know a lot of y'all seen this. There's been this thing going on the East Coast, out there in New York City. You have a lot of people in New York City. You got the Fat Joes, you got the Busta Rhymes. They've been running around here talking about who built hip hop, who created hip hop left and right. You've been hearing a lot of that, right? Okay. But here's the thing. While a lot of people was focused on the West Coast or the East Coast, that stuff been going on the West Coast. We got to be 100% honest with this stuff. We got to be all the way real. While you had some people from Puerto Rico saying that they created hip hop out there in New York, you had a lot of Mexicans that were saying the same exact thing on the West Coast. And these two groups been sticking together on some of this hatred that they have for foundational Black Americans. This is why we have been changing the game and we've been changing the purposes. Matter of fact, before I do that, though, let me show y'all this real quick. Let me show y'all. This needs to be seen. This needs to be seen real good. Look at this video that came across my timeline today. Look at this video right here, family. Watch this guy. I want y'all to see. This is is not Fat Joe. This is not the Bronx. This is out in California. And now that same 50-50 lie that they've been trying to run on us in New York, now they're trying to run that on us out in the West Coast. But they've been doing it for a while. Just ain't nobody really been saying nothing. See, what we got to do, we got to call everybody out. I don't give a damn if you a foundational Black American and you living in South Dakota, all right? And I actually had somebody in this chat one time from South Dakota. They was probably 1 out of 2 Black folks that ever been to South Dakota. But guess what? If you FBA, you FBA. We run all 50 states. So folks been talking about New York, but out there on the West Coast, a lot of them Chicanos been saying how they created hip-hop. Yeah, and if you notice, Fat Joe, he been kind of sliding that energy off too, talking about the West Coast. He ain't just been talking about New York. So watch this guy right here. Now they starting to do the 50-50 thing. It's a coincidence, fam, that now all of the Chicanos out there on the West Coast, they've been getting real vocal after microphone check because all the people on the East Coast got checked. Now it's starting to go to the West Coast. Watch this.
Racial stuff going on with the Kendrick Lamar, They Not Like Us, because he did a big, the concert and there wasn't really no Latinos there, but there was Jeezy. Now, afterwards, they kicked it with Lefty Gunplay. Lefty Gunplay went and kicked it with a bunch of them. And I seen a couple other Latino artists that kicked it with them as well. But what I do want to say is a lot of people leave this out and they think that hip hop and rap was just created 100% by Blacks. That is not true. Hip hop and rap was created 50-50 with Latinos and Blacks.
Oh, hell no. Family, this is what I'm telling you. This is why you got to have that certified energy and not give a damn, y'all.
Look it up.
You gotta have.
Look up the.
Look at this man right here. He's literally trying to say the same thing that we have debunked on the East Coast. Now they're trying to say it on the West Coast. Check it out again.
Information and look it up, okay? One of the first rap groups ever had a Latino in it. DJ Disco Wiz was Latino, and he was part of the first rap groups, okay? African Bambaataa, the Zulu Nation, yeah. It was Blacks and Latinos that was in the Zulu Nation. Goofies. The Bronx.
Was in the Zulu Nation, goofies. Look at him talking about the Bronx. Family, when has a Mexican from California and a Puerto Rican from New York ever got along? If you go right now, all my people from the West Coast, all my people from the East Coast, right now, if you in the chat, name me, what would happen if you went to a Puerto Rican and called him Mexican? What would happen if you went to a Mexican and called him Puerto Rican? Y'all remember, just recently, Cardi B was getting mad, and she was saying, I'm not Mexican. She was trying to delineate herself from Mexicans. They don't get along. Go to boxing right now. Okay, Antonio Margarito and Miguel Cotto, Puerto Rican and Mexican. They had a rivalry. All right, anytime you see them box, they literally fight in the stands. Literally. If a Puerto Rican or Mexican boxer fight in the ring, then people literally fight in the stands. They don't ever get along. But all of a sudden, when you start talking 50-50 hip-hop, you start seeing the Puerto Rican and the Mexican get on the same page. Why is that? Because tethers will stick together if it means stealing from FBA. This is what we're talking about. Oh, we about to go there. We done went through all the other tethers. Let's go to the tethers of color now. Let's talk about these tethers of color. And let's talk about how they done been debunked already, and they're going to try to run with these other lies, and we're going to be right here waiting on them. Checkmate.
Is mostly Latinos and Blacks. They came together collectively, and they created hip-hop, okay? You can look it up online. All of the people from back then, all the people that created hip-hop, they literally will tell you.
No, the hell they won't. They literally tell you FBA created hip-hop. What do you mean, look it up online? We lived it. This is what I'm talking about. This is the person who's lying, who has to get his intel from the internet. We don't have to get the intel from the internet because we lived it. We get it from our lineage, homie.
Latinos was right there with us when we created hip-hop and rap. So there is no, Latinos are rapping. They need to stop rapping and this and that. No, we created it just like y'all created it. We was right there, 50-50.
No, hell to the no. First off, he done went 50-50 with some other stuff. I'm not even going to tell you. All I'm just saying, it comes with a value meal. Anyway, let's go there, fam. Oh, we about to go there. We about to go there. We're going to have some fun, too. We're going to have some real fun, too. Now let's really get to the point now. We're going to break this down because they've been running with that one real good lately, right? So they literally, family, took the live from New York, and now they're trying to run it in California. It's been going on in Cali for a while, but too many people have been focused on New York. All right, but we're going to focus on the whole country because all of a sudden, these people become friends when it comes to hating on foundational Black Americans or stealing from foundational Black Americans. It make real strange bedfellows, y'all. So he sits there and he starts talking about how nobody was there. No one showed up to their little, at the pop-out concert. They weren't represented at all or whatever. You know why? It's because you were not invited. Let's be real. A lot of them have been trying to get in on the California wave, the same way that a lot of them were trying to get on the Bronx wave. See, when they can't say we're inside of Black culture, they'll start saying they're inside of the community where Blacks live, right? Once we debunked every single thing about the East Coast, then they just start saying, well, it's really a Bronx thing. They start trying to run with the Bronx. We cancel that. So now on the West Coast, they're saying it's maybe a 50-50 thing, but it's also a Cali thing. No, it ain't either one of them. It ain't either one of them. It's Black Americans, point blank. This is what it is. Y'all seen this right here. Did y'all see this little video, this little clip right here? These dudes are out here complaining again. Don't forget, y'all remember that whole Power 106 thing from a year ago, right? It was just looking like this. It was one of these West Coast Latino podcasts where they were sitting there about a year ago talking about how Black Americans shouldn't get reparations and they should boycott reparations. Remember that guy that was getting real upset with Tariq? Remember they had the protest at the radio station, out there in the radio station, and they was getting mad. They got a lot of these little podcasts out there, family, where these folks sit around and they talk FBA business and they hate on foundational Black Americans, and they always are speaking about Juneteenth and reparations. It looks just like that, all right? It looks just like that right there. This is what you see. So these guys start saying the same thing dude just a minute ago was saying. These are the Fat Joes of the East Coast all the way out here on the West Coast now. And they're doing that same exact thing. Watch this.
No, yeah. So basically, I feel like the Mexican people were underrepresented there last night.
I feel it. I can see that.
I can see that too, man. But
And a lot of people are telling me that I sound like bitter or something. Like, I'm not a rapper, fool. I'm not tripping about not being on stage. I'm saying, like, oh, Jeezy performed, I think, last night.
Yeah.
Did he?
That would have been nice if he would have been on stage.
If he would have.
Now, maybe the young legend had something to do, so he dipped.
Right. Because all the artists that did perform were up there.
Facts.
I respect it. Who was up there? I can't keep counting.
There was a lot of people that went, but I think Jeezy was the only
person that didn't pop out? Or were you going to say he's the only Mexican that performed?
Both.
Did he perform? Was he supposed to perform?
He did perform, yeah.
He did
perform. And I didn't see him perform because I caught it late.
I saw the clip.
I saw
I didn't even see that clip.
a picture of someone posting that he performed.
Do you think it had something to do with it being Juneteenth?
I don't understand. I thought Juneteenth was like on the 16th or something like that. It's on June 19th.
It was Juneteenth.
Dude don't even know when Juneteenth was. Doesn't it go to show you again, family? When you start talking about hip-hop, then they want to play the ally card. They know everything about Black Americans when you start talking about hip-hop. Soon as you start talking about other things about the culture, like holidays and reparations, then they don't even know the dates no more. So they only show up, just like Drake, they only show up on some yo, can I take? You start talking about things that they know are for us exclusively, then all of a sudden you see that other side. You can't be someone's friend and ally and co-created a culture with them, but yet you don't even know about reparations of Juneteenth. You've been exposed, Jorge.
Yesterday.
Yeah, it was Juneteenth. Facts.
I respect it.
Do you think that had something to do with it?
Had something to do with what? The fact that they threw the show that day? Or that there were no Mexicans on stage?
There you go. Do you think it was supposed to be like...
First of all, let me start off by saying congratulations to Kendrick Lamar and all of the wonderful individuals that performed last night.
Hell yeah, shut them out.
So I'm not trying to go racial with it, but I will say...
we're just picking each other's brains apart.
Although it was Juneteenth, and I believe that's in remembrance of the massacre. I don't want to be wrong, but is it in Tulsa or in...
What? Okay, Ernesto, you've been so focused on trying to steal FBA culture You've been trying to be an ally when it comes to what you can get from us, that you jumping all over the goddamn place, Ernesto. Get it correct, Ernesto. If you don't talk about Juneteenth correct, don't talk about hip-hop, don't talk about reparations. This is all one lineage. We ain't separating and chopping it up, Ernesto.
Selma?
I don't even know.
Or a place over there?
This man said Selma and Black Wall Street. He done said every single damn thing imaginable. Selma, Black Wall Street, the Buffalo Soldiers, Martin Luther King, the March on Washington, George Floyd protest. I think Juneteenth was about Trayvon Martin. It might have been about Tupac Shakur. This man don't know what he's talking about because all they see is dollar signs and stealing, and they upset because they can't get a penny.
There? I could be wrong, and I hate to be wrong, but I know it's in remembrance of a massacre that took place, right? I like to say that the Mexican people have been persecuted in this wonderful land for a long, long, long time.
Stop. Look at that, family. Look how that flipped. You see, we always say it starts to go into something else. Notice it started off with him talking about hip-hop and Kendrick Lamar's concert, and somehow that turned into Mexicans have been oppressed a long time too. What about us now? One ain't got nothing to do with the other. You talking about a damn concert that happened on June 19th, and then somehow you start talking about y'all being oppressed too. You know why? Because he's slowly trying to slide into we deserve reparations as well. That's what it always does. They'll start in with this. Ernesto will be talking about a concert, and he'll end with, why come we don't get reparations? How come we don't get it? These people all the time talk about how bad they got it. Well, then you go out and you get a movement in your community and make it happen. But you know why you don't ever have movements in your community? Because your community wants to be a part of the dominant society. That's why you don't ever get anything. These folks want to straddle the fence. They want to be blackety black and down with us whenever it comes to stealing from us, but yet they want all the privileges of the dominant society. This is why we call them adjacent supremacists, all right? This is why we call them Crayola supremacists. This is what we're speaking of. They want to jump back and forth whenever it's convenient, and it ain't working. This man literally, y'all, this man literally started off talking about a concert, and somehow he started talking about how they're oppressed too. That ain't got nothing to do with anything other than trying to steal from foundationals. Let's flip it on back, y'all. It don't stop. This right here was further lies being told. This is why we know, family, these people out here trying to take, steal, and they can't get a dollar. Here we go. This was Fat Joe saying the same exact stuff. Ain't it funny that from the East Coast to the West Coast, they telling the same lies?
But it still does not negate the history of the culture and the history of how it started.
The hip hop. If you go to Wild Style, the first hip hop movie, you will see the Cold Crush Brothers. Their DJ was Charlie Chase, Puerto Rican. And you'll go to the battle that they had with Romantic, which is the first Puerto Rican MC. Ruby D was in there with the Fantastic Romantic. You cannot eliminate the Latinos' contribution to hip hop. When you talk about breakdancing, we talk about Rocksteady and Crazy Legs. When you talk about graffiti, like it's every element of hip hop. It was 50-50, bro.
Latinos weren't involved in hip hop directly that much in the early days of hip hop.
They weren't.
One or two.
Boom. Look at that right there. They know what it is. They know what it is. They damn well know. They know clearly. They know. These liars know. A liar know because he's the one who came up with the lie. A liar know because he is the one who came up with the lie. And if you came up with the lie, then you cannot get that lie off on us. This is a big problem in their community. And they know it's a big problem in their community. And they mad. So they're showing up literally, family, at our events, all right? They're showing up at our events trying to get in on our culture, and then they're getting upset when they get told no. It doesn't work that way. It don't work that way. It'll never work that way. But this is why we say don't be mad, because on one hand, y'all out here doing this right here. Look at this, family. What is a whitexican? And what do they say about Mexico? Whoa! Wait a minute, y'all. 1 minute, these folks talk about being oppressed. 1 minute, these folks talk about we got it bad too. How come we can't get what Black Americans got? The reason why foundational Black Americans are the way we are, the reason why we're in the position we're in today is because we are the only ones who have ever stood up to the system of supremacy. And I mean this literally, family. Every single other community has tried to be a part of the dominant society. They have all been people who have slid into the dominant society, cosplayed the dominant society, and tried to be accepted by the dominant society. You cannot want to be a white-sikin on Tuesday and then talk about how you deserve reparations on Wednesday. It don't work that way, Ernesto. But look at this right here. The same ones who be hating on FBA, look at this right here. In 2018, a new term began circulating on social media to refer to a particular demographic in Mexico, whitexicans. As one can infer from its name, it addresses Mexico's white population. The label is now the handle of an Instagram and X social media account sharing dark humor about the lifestyle and attitudes of the whitexicans. Now notice, fam, when they say a W, they not talking about Taylor Swift. They literally think J-Lo. They literally think Selena. This is what a whitexican is to them. Yeah, I said J-Lo. I said it. Yeah, indeed. But beyond the color of the skin, the whitexican tag implies something else that's only apparent to those who pay close attention to Mexican society, social status. While there's no written definition of what a whitexican is, aka anyone who wants to be them, anyone who subscribes to the dominant society, anyone who uses it knows exactly who the label refers to and what it reveals about Mexico's high society. Right here, the privileged class. Right there, y'all. That's what they're talking about. And what is their privilege based on? It's based on skin color. The whitexican is a combination of words, white and Mexican, and specifically refers to the upper class Mexicans who lead the privileged lifestyle. They attend private schools, travel abroad, speak English, and have access to opportunities many Mexicans only dream of. You know what that really means, y'all? What that really means is that all the light ones talk down and treat all the dark ones the same way that they want to come to America and treat us as. That's what it is. The reason why they get so mad at FBA, they hating on you, they hating on me, is because they're used to dominating all the darker complected people where they live. When they come here, they're encountering black people who are proud and who go G-check that ass. That's what the difference is. You pull that on all the Blaxicans, the Afro-Latinos, yeah, you dominate them. You can't dominate us. And when you come here, you're used to treating them bad in your homeland. But when you see us, we can't be deported. And that pisses them off. Yes. So that is what they really are about. And matter of fact, to go show you that even further, let's look at this right here. Let's talk about the rift that they've been causing. Did y'all see this footage right here? You right here literally got some of them arguing with each other about you need to go back to Mexico. Yeah, don't talk about my reparations, Ernesto. Don't talk about my reparations, Julio. You need to be talking about how come y'all got a whole system based on anti-blackness, and when you come here, you get treated like somebody who's getting kicked and booted back across the border, and you don't like the fact that we can't be dominated, we can't be deported, and we can't be hustled.
Go back to Mexico. Go back to Mexico, fool. What's going on, man? You like it so bad? Go back. Why are you here? Go back to Mexico. Go back to Mexico, fool. What's going on, man? You like it so bad? Go back. Why are you here?
That's not us saying that. That sounds like some internal problems going on over there. Nah, so don't be over here talking about my culture when over there, your culture's in shambles. Once again, you're fleeing them homelands. You're trying to come over here to foundational Black America, and foundational Black Americans ain't going for the hustle. This right here further lets you know, family, how these people are. Look at this right here. I know y'all seen this. Oh, we about to go there. Y'all know we got to get on this. We got to get on this. Y'all seen this right here. I'm going to show y'all this footage. You got folks running around here trying to, again, speak on FBA culture. Ain't got no business speaking on FBA culture. Ain't got no right speaking on FBA culture. Getting G-checked because they're trying to speak on FBA culture. And then they get mad when FBAs do that regulating. I love it. Ain't nothing better than regulating, family. Because when you get to regulating, folks start getting in order real quick. Don't let nobody shame you and tell you how bad it is. Nah, regulating will change the whole goddamn system. Look at this right here, y'all. This how it ties all back in. Y'all seen this person running around here, right? Talking about reparations in Juneteenth? Yeah, okay. Here we go. This is what you talking about when these people say they co-created. How'd you co-create our culture when you've been living this culture?
Reparations from slavery and black victimization is about to be shoved down our throats for the most wretched holiday in America. BLM reparations from slavery and black victimization is about to be shoved down our throats for the most wretched holiday in America. BLM raised millions, but what did they do for Black lives? It is outrageous to see people asking for reparations, even though they never went through slavery. These ungrateful people should be celebrated because they were born in the greatest nation to ever exist. Here's a tip: if you don't like America, finally, get the fuck out.
Listen to that right there, family. Listen to that right now. Now, didn't we just see her people talking about reparations? Didn't we just see them saying, well, we've been oppressed? One person saying, leave. Guess what? We can't. Guess what? You can't. Yeah, that's the difference. See, this is why she mad. See, she think, once again, that's your white-skin talking to an Afro-Latino. You're not talking to a foundational Black American. We ain't got to go nowhere, Mrs. Ernesto. You'll be gone, and foundational Black Americans won't be any goddamn where. But right here where we started. You see how she's trying to hit us with the same thing they hit them folks with down there south of the border. She's trying to tell us, well, if you don't like it, you can leave. Here's the problem. No, we're undeportable, but you can. You can be gone anytime we tell you to be gone because foundational Black Americans can do that. I can call ICE right now. I can call ICE. I can call them twice. And next thing you know, you are going to have to be gone out this building, out this country. Why? It's because foundational Black Americans are non-deportable. She thought she was talking to people in her homeland. She thought she was talking to people where she from. No. You're not talking to them. That's in your homeland, you can tell them. She literally just told the only people who cannot be deported that we need to leave. Problem is ever since she said that, a lot of brothers and sisters have been out here calling ICE on her. I'm not lying, because what she is, family, is that she is an immigrant. Foundational Black Americans are not. You see the difference? So look right now, fam, what you're seeing is that we've been out here telling these people, you can say whatever you want to say, you can do whatever you want to do, but when it all boils down to it, you're going to have to deal with FBA because we are the damn culture. That part. So family, I want y'all to see this real quick. This is what's been happening. She was running out here, running her mouth, talking that recklessness. Okay, cool. She was out here talking that talk. Cool. We got it. But when it all boils down to it, and you're talking about who needs to go where and what needs to happen, the main thing that you're going to have to encounter and the main thing that you're going to have to deal with is not just what foundational Black Americans are saying about y'all. No, that's not the biggest part. You know what I'm saying? Foundational Black Americans, we just here in this country being exceptional, standing on lineage business, doing what we do best. No, there's not a big deal with that. But I'm going to tell you who you better start worrying about, because who you better start worrying about, they got the power to show you that when we say you got to get out the paint, when we say it's time for you to go, when we say build that goddamn wall, these folks right here going to build that goddamn wall. So as you talking about FBA, this is all we got to do, family. When she says something about get out the country, we can just play her this.
On day one, I will seal the border and will begin the largest domestic deportation operation in the history of our country. And if other countries say they won't take them back, we're not going to take them back. I will say that, yeah, here they come. You're just going to hold on to your britches, because here they come. They're coming back. On day one, I will seal the border and will begin the largest domestic deportation operation in the history of our country. And if other countries say they won't take them back, we're not going to take them back. I will say that, yeah, here they come. You're just going to hold on to your britches, because here they come. They're coming back.
So in other words, let me go ahead and give some translation to Miss Ernesto. In other words, foundational Black Americans are non-deportable. We're going to sit here, we're going to get our reparations money. You're going to have to run and hop the fence and run from ICE because we done called them twice, precise. And then on top of that, you're going to have to deal with Donald Trump. So you don't like FBA, you better enjoy Trump. That part. That's what you do when you got power. That's what you do when you built this damn land. When you built the country, you got privileges. And when you fled to the country, you better tie up your shoes real nice and tight because they coming to get you, Miss Ernesto. So speaking of that, family, that's only one half. I got to go there. We've been giving out passes, like I said, to some people, and some people don't deserve. Yeah, we call it nice twice, all the time. But I want y'all to see this right here, family. KRS-One been running around here, and he been facilitating a lot of these lies, y'all. So you see the lie went from the East Coast to the West Coast. Now you starting to see, after Microphone Check came out, a lot of these older rappers that ain't getting booked for shows, a lot of these older rappers who just can't let go of the all lives matter. I'm going to show y'all something. And I'm going to show y'all something real. I'm about to put some exclusives on the table. I'm going to show you how they've been going to the United Nations to steal hip-hop from foundational Black Americans. I ain't lying. KRS-One was one of the main people. Oh, we about to go there. I told you this episode was going to be hot fire. Watch this. KRS-One, Fat Joe, Busta Rhymes, they've been all getting paid. The Dominant Society's been giving these people awards and rewards. Fat Joe, who's a trash rapper, has been hosting the BET Awards. This man's been on WNBA games. You think it's a coincidence out of nowhere you see these people? Busta Rhymes is about to get a Hollywood star. Dude can't even sell out a concert. And you start seeing some of these people getting real desperate. Did y'all see KRS-One coming out? And he's talking to us. He's talking to us. Anytime they say these people talk about hip-hop wasn't 50-50, he's talking about the grassroots. The same ones that they running around and trying to block. Let me show y'all this right here. Look at this right here with KRS-One. And I'm sorry, KRS-One, you're going to have to get that certified work because you're off code and we're going to regulate. Watch KRS-One begging to get accepted, begging to get booked for a show, and straight up lying through his teeth because he know damn well that he got to come back after Microphone Check and tell these lies. Watch this.
Today, people want to downplay the Latino role in hip hop.
That's what I'm talking about. When they said people, these people, he's talking about the Black grassroots, y'all. We're the only ones who have made this an issue. We made reparations an issue. We made Juneteenth an issue. We made coming to get our check an issue. We created hip hop an issue. He's talking about us. So since he wants to talk about us, then we're going to talk about him. Let's go.
Today, people want to downplay the Latino role in hip hop. Yep. They are so stupid. Yep. Really? Hip hop would not have existed without specifically Puerto Rican. Specific.
He called us stupid.
Cubans with.
He called us stupid, y'all. This is what he's saying. Does he deserve the work, y'all? Is there any passes for KRS-One? Because remember, folks, it's KRS-One. KRS said it's got to be true. Okay. He called us out. So it's only right that we get a clap back. Let's go.
Specific. Cubans were here. Haitians were here. Dominican Republic was here. Everybody was here. All of South America been in the Bronx. Okay.
I'm sorry. I got to stop that. Y'all see what happens? Look what happens there, y'all. Do you see KRS-One now done included the whole damn South America? It started off with Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans. Now the man done said the whole goddamn South America. This is why I said you don't give these people an inch. If you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. Look at what he just did. It started off 2 years ago, 3 years ago with 50-50 Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans. This man just said Cubans and everybody in South America. He done opened the gates like Joe Biden done opened the damn borders. Same way Joe Biden opened the borders to America, KRS-One is opening the borders for hip-hop. We can't have that. He gonna have to get the G-check.
Specific. Cubans were here. Haitians were here. Dominican Republic was here. Everybody was here. All of South America been in the Bronx. Okay. But Puerto Ricans in particular sided with the Black folk here, and the Jamaicans were coming in as well. And this group of Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, and American Blacks made hip hop. Not American Blacks, not Puerto Rican, not Jamaican. All of them made the culture.
Whoa. No. One more time, in case y'all missed that. Hold up. Wait a minute. One more time, KRS.
Today, people want to downplay the Latino role in hip hop. Yep. They are so stupid. Yep. Really? Hip hop would not have existed without specifically Puerto Rican. Specific. Cubans were here, Haitians were here, Dominican Republic was here, everybody was here. All of South America been in the Bronx.
He said Cubans, Dominican Republic, Jamaican, Puerto Rico. He didn't say anything about North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Arkansas, Alabama, Kentucky. He didn't say anything about Tennessee, Georgia. He didn't say nothing about the Black Americans in the South who migrated up north and took over and built the North, because we built the South and the North. He didn't say nothing about them. He skipped over the foundational Black American South and went to South America, put them all on the plane, flew them back over, and gave them the credit. All right, KRS, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Okay, but Puerto Ricans in particular sided with the Black folk here, and the Jamaicans were coming in as well. And this group of Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, and American Blacks made hip hop. Not American Blacks, not Puerto Rican, not Jamaican. All of them.
Enough. Notice how he had to put that in there. Not Black Americans, not these people, not these people. Notice how he did that, y'all. Notice that. He think he's slick, right? He think he's slick. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Checkmate. That's what type of time you on? Okay, we got you. This is how you want to play the game. Let's play the game. We're going to play the game all goddamn day, every which way. Okay? Wait a minute. Hold on, fam. Wait a minute. We got some breaking news, y'all. Hold on. That Gomez chick that was talking about foundational Black Americans, and she said we need to be deported. Okay, I had somebody call ICE on her. This is live footage, y'all, from her home. I want y'all to see this footage. This is live footage from her home right here, y'all. Apparently, foundational Black Americans have called ICE on her, and she is in the back room trying to get the hell out of Dodge, y'all. This is her house right there. I'm sorry. Damn, it works quick. She was talking about FBA needs to get out the building, and somebody done called ICE on her. That's breaking news right there, y'all. Black Alpha Network exclusive. ICE done ran up in her house. I heard that she's trying to jump out the goddamn house, jump back over the fence, run back goddamn down to Mexico. She's trying to get all the way out of Dodge because foundational Black Americans done called the authorities on her. I heard Donald Trump also was on the phone and he made the call too. So it sounds bad, man. Breaking news, y'all. She running. I heard she slipped and fell too. Okay, over a taco shell. All right. That taco shell, it shouldn't have been there. Okay, but that's what happened. So she thought she was sweet, but I guess she got to run all the way back home now too. All right. And if you stop at Taco Bell, I will take me a Bel Grande. Yes, indeed. Back to work. Sorry, y'all. Had to. You don't tell me to leave my country. Hell no. You don't do that. That ain't happening. Now, back to KRS-One. Speaking of that, here we go. This is what we say when we speak about KRS-One. This is why we say, family, you got to be careful with some of these tellers. KRS-One is something that a lot of people never really talked about, but we're going to talk about right here. And yes, I will take a number 2. I'll take a number 2 from Taco Bell. Yes, I will. All right. Now, KRS-One has been running around here saying all that nonsense about foundational Black Americans. All right, cool. We got it. We see Chris. And we've been giving him credit because he's been on the pro-Black thing. But let's be real. KRS-One has been on some real tether talk, y'all. Real tether talk. This is what he's been on. So since he's been on, and by the way, I said breaking news. People really thought I had an earbud in. I ain't got no damn earbud. Hell no. It wasn't no breaking news like that. It's just breaking news because we knew ICE was coming. That's it. Look at this right here. KRS-One. I want y'all to read this. This is KRS-One's background. Lawrence Parker was born in New York City borough of Brooklyn. By the way, he was born in Brooklyn. KRS-One moved to the Bronx. KRS-One runs around here. He talks about the Bronx. KRS-One originally is from Brooklyn. Okay. His biological father, who was not involved in his upbringing, was from the Caribbean island of Barbados. One more time, run it back. He was from Barbados. All right. This is why he ain't talking about foundational Black Americans in the South. This is why he skipped over foundational Black Americans who built this country. His father is from Barbados. He is a Caribbean. Let's go there. How many times when KRS-One used to come up, it would always kind of get glossed over that KRS-One is a Caribbean. And when you start talking about him being a Caribbean, folks didn't really want to go in, and folks didn't really want to say it because he'll say some things. But it goes to show you, they'll talk all of that talk, family, about being down for the culture. They'll talk all that talk about being down with us, but look right there. He is a Caribbean, family. So yeah, is it a shock that he talks about how the Caribbean created hip-hop, not North Carolina, South Carolina, not Virginia, not Georgia, not Alabama, not Mississippi, not Louisiana, none of that. No. He starts talking about Dominican Republic. This man was talking about the Dominican Republic in Cuba, but not about Louisiana or South Carolina. He was talking about Puerto Rico, but he wasn't talking about Georgia. I rest my case. But he's been running around saying that because, let's be real, he's a tether, just being 100. And then when you look at that right there, Lord Jamar came out. Lord Jamar, everybody see, was phenomenal in microphone check. And immediately, Lord Jamar came out and he said, first off, KRS-One, you weren't there in the beginning. You didn't come out to the 80s. We talking about something that popped off in the 70s, really in the 60s. And watch how Lord Jamar come in and he regulated all that talk. Salute to Jamar.
You know what I mean? I got niggas 2-3 years older than me talking about, you were not old enough to know what was going on. You weren't there. Shut the fuck up. Who cares? Who cares if I was there or not? Were you there when your mother and father fucked? Huh? How do you know that's your mother and father? How do you know that that's your mother and father? You going by their word? Because you wasn't there. I'll tell you how you know. You know how we determine parentage? Through DNA, motherfuckers. Through DNA.
Let's go.
Now, when I look at the DNA of hip-hop, when I look at the double helix of hip-hop, what I see is soul music,
okay,
funk music. I see people that parents that might have come up in the South, whom in the North, specifically the New York City area.
Did I not just say that? Did I not just say that right there? KRS-One left out the whole South, and he started talking about South America, not South, North America in terms of the United States. He started talking about south of the border. Anytime someone speaks about hip-hop and they don't talk about South United States and they talk about south of the border, then they are a tether.
And whose children came up in that post-Civil War, not Civil Rights, not Civil War, that post-Civil Rights era with that Northern attitude, that attitude that was like, motherfucker, I wish I was around during slavery times. I wouldn't have let motherfuckers with me.
Certified energy.
Like when Roots came out when we was young, niggas was like, I wish a nigga would. That's the energy that birthed hip hop. Those kids that watched Roots and all that type of shit. That's the energy that birthed hip hop, bro. And that's the DNA you see all in hip hop. And so we hear it musically with the type of samples that we choose or chose to play at that time, with the break beats that we chose at the time. But we also hear it in the language, okay? We see the DNA of the 5% nation very much inside of hip hop, with terms like peace and cipher and God and son and you know what I mean? All kinds of shit. We see the DNA, but nowhere do you see the DNA of Puerto Rican culture. Puerto Rican culture. I'm not talking about Puerto Rican individuals. I'm talking about Puerto Rican culture, Jamaican culture. Those things did not influence hip hop, regardless of how official motherfuckers sound saying it.
Stop. I need to see y'all. Let me ask y'all. Do y'all ever go to the club and when they play Tupac, do any of y'all do a salsa dance? Yes or no? I just need a yes or no answer, okay? Matter of fact, damn that. Give me whatever answer you want. All right, it can be uncut. I don't care. This Black Alpha Network. This is how we do. Do any of y'all go to the club and they put on some Tupac, they put on some Outkast, whatever it is, some 3 6 Mafia, I don't give a damn. Do any of y'all go to the club and when they put on some hip hop, y'all start doing the damn salsa or the merengue or whatever they call it? Do any of y'all do that at the club? When you sitting there and you hear some Dr. Dre or some Snoop or some some Juveniles, whatever, do any of y'all start doing the damn salsa dance? Have you ever been to a hip hop club and everybody on the damn floor was doing a Ricky Martin dance or the Enrique Iglesias or the Mark Anthony? Has anybody ever seen that? I never seen that. I never seen that ever. I've been to the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest, the South. Clearly, I've never seen that before in my life. I see hell no, all the way. We don't do that. Who been doing the merengue to Sorry Miss Jackson? Who been doing the salsa to California Love? Ain't nobody been doing that. You ain't heard no damn Little John come on and everybody's dancing like Mark Anthony? Hell no. Where do they get this from? Now, what do you see? I'll tell you what you see. You see foundational Black American music come on, and then they start trying to two-step. They start trying to lean back, which comes from foundational Black Americans. They start doing all our dances. You ain't never one time seen a foundational Black American start doing some damn hip. First off, our men don't shimmy our hips, okay? That just ain't happening, all right? That's way too goddamn moist. What they do that is masculine for their culture, that's moist as hell in our culture. Curtis Jackson is not going to be shimmying his hips and doing no goddamn salsa, all right? It just is not going to go down. DMX, Earl Simmons, was not going to be merenguing with a goddamn glass of pina colada on the damn dance floor, okay? You're going to get clowned for that, all right? Hands down. And don't even get me started on our sisters and our music. Don't let me go there with the Whitney Houstons, all right? We'll rock all night with that one. Ain't nobody did none of those dances. That music and those dances don't even go together. So you better stop trying to tell us about us doing anything from their culture when all they do is dance to our culture. They not like us is hot right now in the streets. I ain't seen one person doing a salsa to it. I ain't seen one merengue. I ain't seen no goddamn Ernesto slide. All right. I ain't seen one goddamn Gomez two-step. All I see is they not like us. And you seeing foundational Black American moves. All right. They out there Memphis juking right now in Japan. All right. We not dancing like them. All right. Let's get that clear. Foundational Black Americans control every goddamn thing. Proceed to give them what they goddamn need. Let's go. Keep speaking that certified talk, Jamal.
I'm sorry. I hate to hurt your heart that the thing that you adore and love is something that Black American youth created. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that hurts your heart for some reason. I don't know why it hurts you so much. But this is a fucking fact. No one said y'all wasn't there. No one said you wasn't there. Sure you were there. But if I'm building a house and you watch me build a house, does that mean you built it too? No. When the doctor births a baby, is the doctor the father or the mother of the child because it was present at the time of birth? No. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, only the people that were there during conception are the parents. Okay? So all of this shit about we were there, yeah, you were there. But there's a difference between a creator and a participator.
Damn. That's giving me real Kendrick Lamar against Drake. That's giving me real Tariq roasting all the fresh and fit. That's giving me real certified and regulated and ass energy right there. All the way. Conception means creation. All right. We are the ones who created the culture. They can come around and say what they want. They can do whatever they choose. But the facts remain, and you can't change the facts. Facts don't give a damn about your feelings. It don't give a damn about your tethering. It don't give a damn about your Nacho Bel Grande. It don't give a damn about your Jollof. It don't give a damn about your salsa, okay? It's all about what we say. What we say goes. If FBA says it, that's what it is. Because I'm FBA and I say so. That part. Because I'm FBA and I say so, and if you don't like what FBA says, sit your ass down and deal with it. That's the type of energy we on. You not like us. We win, and we in the paint all the time. Look at what they doing out here with them lies, fam. Look what they doing. And by the way, KRS, he put out his little video. Puerto Ricans and Dominican Republic, all of that. Lord Jamar watched all that with a 4-minute video. That's how easy it is when you got facts on your side. Look at this right here. Did y'all see this? Look at this, y'all. Busta Rhymes, literally, they are giving a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This is what we saying. The dominant society pays these people off well, but it ain't working. This is what I'm saying. They think that they're going to reward these people into stealing our culture. They think they're going to benefit these people into stealing our culture. It ain't worked yet. It ain't worked yet. Fat Joe has not moved an inch. Fat Joe hasn't accomplished nothing. They've been trying to use Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes. I'm telling you, they better go get a refund. They've been trying so damn hard to get Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes some type of clout that they ain't got. You cannot buy it. Yes, family, y'all see this real talk? Who don't belong there? Come on. You're talking about Nia Long, all right? Fantasia has some good music. And remember, she won American Idol, okay? Hollywood, American Walk of Fame. And you talking about Prince. You talking about Prince, and we talking about Busta Rhymes. First off, Prince, if I'm not mistaken, didn't even want that, all right? They waited until he passed to give it to him. That's a whole nother issue for a whole nother day. I ain't even going to get on that. But they're trying to slide it there, and they just put Busta Rhymes down there, or in the left corner going counterclockwise, right? Just threw that in there. This man's tour got fired on his day off. And this is what they're trying to do. Remember, they just gave Prince the Lifetime Achievement Award at the damn, was it BET Awards? And what did he do? When he got his Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards, the first thing, or it might have been the NAACP Awards or whatever the hell it was, and the first thing he went out there and did, fam, is he started talking about that 50-50 talk. These people are being bought and paid for. They are literally buying these people. They're taking these folks to steal from our culture, and they're trying to give these people some type of clout so kids and young folks will listen to them. They're trying to turn these people into some type of icon because they feel if we can make these people icons, then the lie sounds more legit. It's to the point we got to see. Busta Rhymes is being bought and paid for to push the 50-50 lie. Everybody who's pushing the 50-50 is a liar, and they're bought and paid for. Everybody who's doing the co-creation, somebody done came and dropped a bag on them and said, here, I'll give you 20,000, 50,000, $1 million if you go out there and you lie to foundational Black Americans. How do you know? It's because the awards that they're receiving does not match the success that they're not having. Fat Joe put out a single and nobody listened to it. It didn't spin on the radio. All right? They pulled that off the goddamn radio because it performed so badly. Busta Rhymes thought he was going to have this great world tour, and it crashed. Then he tried to go to Jamaica, and they wouldn't pay him for his show. He is opening act for Ciara and Missy Elliott. See? This is what we're saying. The awards, though, you're seeing Hollywood stars. You're seeing hanging out with the president. You're seeing Lifetime Achievement Awards. But their success rate for their careers in the trash can. So what does that tell you? All of the 50-50 people have been bought and paid for. The hip-hop 50 stuff, that was all the Democratic op thing. That was it. I'm telling you, cosplaying foundational Black Americans, stealing from foundational Black Americans and trying to erase us is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. And they all can go back and get them trillion goddamn refunds because it ain't working. We are literally standing in the middle of these people thinking that they're going to erase us. There's a lot of people who have lost some jobs. There's a lot of people who are getting fired, getting pink slips because they have been trying to steal from us and they're getting paid and it ain't working. And you know, when supremacy drops a bag on you to do some type of harm to us and it don't work, oh, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to have some real trouble on your hands. Look at this right here, family. I'm going to tell you that it go even deeper than that. Look at this right here. Y'all seen this. Fat Joe, a guy who couldn't even go gold, is sitting there hanging out with Kamala Harris? Really? Really? Or is this guy being paid for it? Absolutely. Check it out further. Fat Joe right here, him and Kamala Harris sitting down talking reform. Now notice, whenever Fat Joe is hanging out with Kamala Harris, he ain't talking about Puerto Rico. He could be talking about all of the problems that go on in Puerto Rico. Poverty. He could be talking about drugs. He could talk about the broken economy. But he ain't ever there talking to them about that. Anytime he's with Kamala Harris, he's talking about FBA. He's talking about us. So it shows you who is paying for him. But I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to show y'all, going back to KRS-One, that this has been going on for a while. The wheels have been rolling for this for a while. Do y'all know that KRS-One and a bunch of other Tether pioneers all went to the UN, and I want to say 2001, to try to make hip-hop a global culture? Family, them trying to take hip-hop from us goes back at least 20 years. Yes, it does. The dominant society is always thinking 100 years in advance. That's why now we're winning, because we're not thinking about the stop sign. Now we got a 50-year, we got a 100-year plan. See, we used to only think for the next 5 years, the next 10 years. Now we're thinking even further than that. But KRS-One went to the UN and he brought all of the Puerto Ricans and everybody, and they went and spoke to an international organization that's a part of the UN that is all about all lives mattering things. And this was their first step, because hip hop was taking over. Hip hop obviously was dominating the whole world. The culture is strong. Let me tell you this. The world can stop spinning tonight. And hip hop culture, which is foundational Black American freedmen culture, is the most dominant form of culture in the known universe. Yes, not just on Earth. You take your ass out there in the stratosphere, and hip hop is the strongest culture. Matter of fact, I'm not lying, because literally, y'all, when they actually start sending out signals into space, check me out. It's a Black Alpha gem right here. When they sent out signals into space, they would play music. They sent out music. They played the Supremes, right? They literally sent that out there. The Supremes, they played Elvis. Where Elvis get all his stuff from? Checkmate. They sent out signals to space, and it's all littered in foundational Black American music. Tie that all the way back in to foundational Black American hip hop. Hip hop is the strongest culture in the world. I've been places over in Europe where they don't even know English, but rap you a whole goddamn Outkast song. Okay, I've been places where you walk into some goddamn hut and they'll have a Tupac Shakur poster on the wall. All right, don't know English at all, but know hip hop. We run it, yes indeed. So they understood that we was getting power. They started looking at the Suge Knights, the Jay Princes of the world, the Irv Gottis of the world, the Dame Dashes of the world, and they said, we got to stifle this. We got to stop hip hop, hands down. So they started doing this way back in 01. Trust me, when all these rappers started getting their masters taken, when all these rappers started getting harmed mysteriously, they started having cases on all the CEOs. They ran out all the CEOs, and now you got a bunch of CEOs who are non-FBA. The real DJs who were Black started going, and you start getting the DJ Vlads. They knew what hip-hop was becoming, and they tried to get in front of it way back then. I'm going to show y'all that KRS-One was going to the UN, and he was speaking to an organization. And then I'm going to take you to the goddamn website or the organization right now, goddamn today. And I'm going to show you, when you get on that website, it is completely full with Palestinians, Ukrainians, and everybody other than us. So when you see somebody like Fat Joe, Busta Rhymes, or KRS-One trying to lie about hip-hop, it's very important that we microphone check. It starts off with a lie, and then next thing you know, these folks done gave our culture to everybody else, and we ain't going for it. Not the reparations generation. Check this out right here, y'all. Look at this. This is KRS-One basically telling everybody that he started this trying to erase us from hip hop a long time ago. Watch this.
We took hip hop May 16th, 2001. We took hip hop to the United Nations and we declared hip hop an international culture with UNESCO. Our event is well documented. You can look it up. Everybody knows it. What is called UNESCO, United Nations Education, Scientific, and Cultural.
United Nations Education, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. Family, we got 700 people in here right now. I want y'all to go get on that goddamn website right now and tell me this website is not one of them All Lives Matter organizations. This is just like the Miles for Migrants, immigration, open borders policies. This is one of those international go around the world and try to bring immigrants into Black culture. That is exactly what it is. It is UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. You're only going to get that right here on the Black Alpha Network. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We building, we working, we shining, we grinding. We're going to pull off the lid on this one, and we're going to show everybody that this runs way deeper than Flab Joe or Buster Without the Rhymes or KRS None. This is a serious thievery hijacking of our culture. So certified salute to microphone check, because we gonna continue to microphone check, because these folks is trying to play for keeps, but foundational Black Americans play to win. Run it all the way back.
May 16th, 2001, we took hip hop to the United Nations and we declared hip hop an international culture with UNESCO. Our event is well documented. You can look it up. Everybody knows it. What is called UNESCO, United Nations Education, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. UNESCO said hip hop is a world culture. They said it. We went to the United Nations to accept the world culture status. I was there, of course. I was a keynote speaker. We spoke of hip hop being the culture. We signed something called a Hip Hop Declaration of Peace, which the United Nations has as well. 300 delegates were there at our ceremony. It wasn't just me and a couple of my boys. Everybody showed up and documented. But hip hop is a global culture. May 16th, 2001, we took hip hop to the United Nations.
Listen to what he says, y'all. Listen to it. Listen. They have been recruiting tethers for the longest time. KRS-One is a Caribbean. He's talking about 2001. Let's fast forward now. Busta Rhymes is a Caribbean. Fat Joe is a Caribbean. No representation from any foundational Black American. They're never at these events. Notice how he says, we went and we were accepted, meaning that they were summoned to come. Listen to the words. He's not saying that they went there and they called for the meeting. He's saying that the meeting called for him, and they brought in all the delegates and they documented all of this. This is a Black Alpha Network exclusive. Get on the website. I'm about to show it here in a minute and listen to exactly what they're saying. The tetherization, the hijacking, and the sabotage, erasure of foundational Black American culture has always existed, and they have been afraid of hip hop since it started taking over the planet Earth, and either they harmed our artists, like I just seen in the chat. You're absolutely right. Every time Tupac was harmed, he was around some tethers. Yes, indeed. They harmed our artists. They stole their masters. They put Fed cases on every single CEO, and now they're trying to bring in all these people and giving them billions of dollars to try to take over our culture. But it goes back years because the influence was so damn powerful. Listen to what he says. He's going to tell you that they made a phone call and said, y'all come up here. We got a plan of erasing Black Americans. Way the hell back in 2001, y'all.
May 16th.
May 16th.
2001. We took hip hop to the United Nations and we declared hip hop an international culture with UNESCO.
You can't declare hip hop an international culture because hip hop has already become an international culture. You don't need the United Nations to declare hip hop an international culture. R&B was a damn culture. Jazz, soul, everything we've always done has become international. Who the hell needs to go get a certificate? You need a stamp, a seal of approval for something that happens organically? Nah, bruh. Something a little deeper was going on. And by the way, is them eyes bucking right there? Screenshot that for me if y'all can. Send that to me on Instagram or send that to me on Twitter, please. Is them eyes bucking? Is he KRS eye bucking? All right now, you're bucking them eyes. Listen to more of the deceit.
Event is well documented. You can look it up. Everybody knows it. What is called UNESCO, United Nations Education, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. UNESCO said hip hop.
Cultural organization? Who are they to determine what our culture is?
Said hip hop is a world culture.
They said hip hop was a world culture? They gave the final call? They gave the last word? Why is it they keep saying they said it is? They came, they gave it to us. And if this happened on May 16th, 2001, what the hell has that meeting ever gave us? This is how you know it was some shady underdealings, because they did this way back before 9/11, by the way. Think about that, family. They did this in May. If they did this way back then, it has gave us nothing in return other than the erasure. So it tells you that this was some underbelly dealings.
They said it.
They said it.
We went to the United Nations to accept.
They said, and he said, we went to the United Nations to accept the world culture status. I've never heard in my life that they were giving out world culture statuses at the UN. I ain't never heard that in my life. So you go to the UN to get a stamp, like an I voted sticker, and they said, here you go, hip hop. You are a world culture. Well, what did we get from it? Do artists get to own their own masters? Do you get to have funding for the record labels? Suge Knight, Dame Dash, Jay Prince, and Irv Gotti all tried to get together and make a union for hip hop. They all got Fed cases on them within a few days. A lot of people say Jay-Z snitched on them, by the way. So you weren't creating no unions. So what really were you doing? These people who actually tried to make sure artists actually ended up with money, these people actually ended up getting taken down. So you didn't do anything for hip hop, for the hip hop artist. You ain't do nothing for them. So now you got a bunch of young rappers running around here making stream songs, and you're hitting them with 360 deals. You didn't stop none of that. So again, what is the point of being accepted by UNESCO at the United Nations, getting a certificate and being declared something? What that really was, they brought all y'all in to be some underground agent sabotagers so you can try to steal foundational Black American culture. Started way back May 16, 2001, and it's going on right here today. Checkmate. Let's go.
The world culture status. I was there, of course. I was a keynote speaker. We spoke of hip hop being the culture. We signed something called a Hip Hop Declaration of Peace, which the United Nations has as well. 300 delegates.
Whoa. We ain't gonna breeze over that. Listen what he just said. And that's an absolutely good point. Why is the UN interested in hip hop and not wars and genocide? Somebody talk to me on that one. Yes, indeed. Good point, my sister. Good point. That is a damn good point. Why are they interested in hip hop? Y'all know, anytime these people have some type of level in foundational Black American existence, foundational Black American policies, foundational Black Americans going to a damn barbecue. All right? What they say, if there's more than 6 of us, I say if there's more than 3 of us, I say if there's more than 2 of us, then their radars go up. Yeah. They took this vetted interest in hip hop to come to the UN. It's the same way they took this new interest in hip hop 50. Out of nowhere, they used to be telling us hip hop's bad. It's not white supremacy. It's really hip hop. Y'all listen to all that rap music. They was breaking CDs in the streets. Rappers in the 90s caught hell for putting out records. They were literally trying to sue conglomerate organizations for distributing hip hop. And now all of a sudden they have a hip hop 50 because they were actually out here somehow getting interest in us. If I made a hip hop record and distributed it through a company, they want to stop that company. Now they embrace it. Anytime the dominant society starts to embrace something foundational Black Americans are doing, that's the setup, and the storm is coming, and they coming to get something from us. So notice how he says that they went there and they got a declaration of peace. Whoa, what the hell that mean? A declaration of peace? Did that stop any violence in hip-hop? Hell, a rapper just got killed over the weekend. He got harmed. A rapper got harmed over the weekend in Tampa, Florida. Did that stop anything? Did that stop Pop Smoke or Nipsey Hussle? Did that stop any other rappers who've been harmed? A declaration of peace? Nah, bro.
They call a hip-hop declaration of peace, which the United Nations has as well. 300 delegates were there at our ceremony. It was
300 delegates? You don't get 300 people at the UN talking about hip-hop unless 300 people are there to try to sabotage.
It wasn't just me and a couple of my boys. Everybody showed up and documented. But hip-hop is a global culture.
Foundational Black Americans create all the global cultures, and he damn well knows it. Notice he ain't talking all these other people stuff then. Okay, notice when he starts talking about who deserves the credit for hip-hop, then it turns into the Dominicans and the Cubans and all that. When he starts talking about going to the UN, he ain't bringing them up then. Notice he's not talking about the Puerto Ricans there because he knew that was a nefarious meeting. He wants to keep them clean out of that because that's his people, because he's a Caribbean. That's what it is. He's a tether, point blank. I said it. Y'all know it. That's what it is. So he's trying to bring these people in and he leaves them out on that type of time. Yeah, we see exactly what you're doing. So family, this is right there, us seeing the signs in the early play of how they've been trying to erase our culture and the hip hop thievery that they've been trying to run with for years, family. That is it right there. That is it. And we've got it all exposed. That is a Black Alpha Network exclusive. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. This is what we doing, y'all. Yes, indeed. So we're going back into the origins of not just hip hop. We're going into the origins of them trying to steal hip hop. But let's go to this Ernesto website. It would only be right if we did. Yes, indeed. Look at this right here, family. Absolutely. 300. Yep. 300 with their hands out. Yes, indeed. Look at this right here, y'all. Let's go there. This is the organization. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if you see anything about hip hop or foundational Black Americans. Let's go there. Oh, yep. 2001 was the year of the inaugural BET Awards. Yep. Good point. Good point. Man, I love chopping it up with y'all. Damn, man. Between all of us right now, us 700 plus people in this chat, they can't run from this FBA truth. They can't hide from it either. No, they cannot. Oh, yeah. And that, the Fulio dude. Yeah, he was a Haitian. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. A lot of them cats down there in Florida be on that. Yes, indeed. Look at this right here. The price of inaction. This right here, he said it. Ernesto, there it is, right there. Let's go down this website. Let's see what they hitting for. Let's see what they hitting for real good. Let's go ahead. It's Black Alpha Network, uncut, uncensored, straight to the goddamn point. They can't stop this certified energy. We do what we do. We say what we say. Ernesto, the price of inaction. Educational gaps cost $10,000 or $10 billion a year. Okay, check this out. Okay, let's see what's on their agenda. Let's see if we see anything that's for foundationals or if that was just one big cash grab. Look at that. First thing you see, family, look at this. Ernesto's action in the Gaza Strip, Palestine. Okay. Another thing that they're trying to get foundational Black Americans to get involved in that does not concern us. Let's flip right over here. In the face of war, Ernesto's action in Ukraine. Another thing that they're trying to get foundational Black Americans involved in that doesn't concern us. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that funny, fam? It starts off talking about Palestine. It starts off talking about Ukraine. And then we go further. Look at this. Despite its potential, Zimbabwe. Look at that. Now we're going over to Mr. Mutombo. Another thing that they try to get foundational Black Americans to go for. They want us to forget about our lineage and claim to be Africans. They want us to put the FBA flag down, pick up the RBG flag. That's why they try to make it all about RBG flags and Pan-Africanism on Juneteenth. We rejected that. Let me tell you something. Juneteenth this year was the most Black American Juneteenth you've seen in a long time. That's why at my speech at the Rally for Reparations, I made a point. I said, put down all them RBG and Pan-African colors and put up some red, white, and blue because there'd be no USA without FBA. And the crowd went crazy. So you got them trying to talk about Zimbabwe, who they want us to be. Then you got them talking about Palestine, who they want us to go cape for. And then they got us talking about Ukraine on here, who they want us to go send our money to. I still ain't seen nothing about no hip-hop. Now they talking about Paris and the Olympics. Okay. Building a stronger, right here. Look at this right here. Multilateralism. Look at that right there. And that basically means, family, basically what they're trying to get us on is that's multiculturalism. Multiculturalism is all lives matter. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Our mission. UNESCO has main priorities for achievements of the sustainable development goals and the improvement of the human condition. All lives matter. All lives matter. All lives matter. Have y'all even seen a Black American on here? Look at that. Look at that. They literally got yellow, pink, lavender, teal. Look at this. I'm not lying. Look at the family. You ain't seen one Black American on here. Look. There go Mr. Mutombo right here. Mr. Mutombo, Mrs. Mutomba. Okay, look at that right there. Okay, you seen up here. You see the Palestinians and the Ukrainians. You see this right here. This lady right here. I don't know where she's from. She damn sure. Look at that head. Look at that hairline. She ain't FBA. That's the only Black I've seen so far. And then come on down and look at this, family. You see a big old rainbow. And y'all know what that's about. Look at that. Come on. Come on, family. We there. We in the building. Look at that. What? Our vision. Now, look, family, they got the damn pyramids on here. Family, they got the pyramids. I don't see nothing about foundational Black America. They put the pyramids on here. This is completely some African. This is some completely go back home, brother. They'll embrace Zimbabwe and Nigeria and all that. But you don't see no FBA on there. Family, they got the pyramids. And this is where KRS-One went to. This is where they went to go get a stamp, signed, seal of approval for something that foundational Black Americans do naturally, okay? We don't need to go nowhere to get no type of stamp or no pat on the head and say, we're here. What that really was them going and trying to hand our culture away for some trinkets. That's what that was. And you see all the way down, family. You don't see nothing about FBA at all. Look at that. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then ended again, celebrating the day of the African child. Family, look at that. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. That's what you see. That right there was the UNESCO that KRS-One was talking about, which are the origins going back 20 years ago, which is what we see today with the Hip Hop is 50 and all these tethers running around. That was the beginning of it. The thievery and the trying to steal our foundational Black American culture goes back years, family. And that right there was a prime example. And this is why we pulled out the video to show you. That was not no meeting to go get some type of certificate. And by the way, he said it's all documented and you can go find all the documents about this. They signed peace treaties and peace missions, all these things where all these different hands were in the foundational Black American hip hop culture, but none of them did nothing for Black Americans. So that wasn't some meeting to go and bring hip hop to the world, okay? Because the world watches us any goddamn way and steals from us. You don't have to go get a certificate for Black American culture because Black American culture travels all the way around the world. Did we not just show They Not Like Us is #1 all throughout Africa, all throughout Asia and Europe? Do we need any certificate for that? Every single song, every single artist. They Not Like Us is only 2 months old, family. It is literally the summer anthem in places where they ain't even having summer right now. We don't need to go nowhere to go get no approval from nobody from our culture being global. Our culture is global because we are the greatest. So when you tell me you went to the UN, a global organization, you didn't go there to bring hip hop to them. You went there to go present them our culture so they could steal it. And KRS-One and all of those other tethers were complicit. That's why we calling them all the hell out. Checkmate. Tethers not safe. That part. This is what we saying, family. This is what we on, and foundational Black Americans, we've been seeing this all the way across. It's always our time. It's always our culture. It don't matter It don't matter what they say, no matter what they do. We always going to be on them. You seen right now, as these people are trying to steal from us, because y'all know that's what they're going to do. As these people out here trying to run from us, because we know that's exactly what they're going to do. Tell me y'all seen this. That's why I say, family, who was the main one that we saw on top of all that hip hop is 50 stuff, right? It was Kamala the cop, right? And we know goddamn well Kamala is not FBA. Did y'all see this right here? Tell me y'all saw that. Tell me y'all seen that right there. Yeah, the tethering is heavy out here in these streets. Heavy out here in these streets. This is what they doing. So you see it clearly, and everyone knows it, and we watching it because we are running the yard. She out there pulled out the hot sauce family. She is literally recycling the cosplaying that Hillary Clinton was doing. So you got one who will recycle the other, and they will continue to do that because this is who they are. Watch that right there. And on top of all that, I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to show y'all this. I don't know if people seen this. This is all of these people trying to get in on our culture, right? Okay. Let me show y'all this. Y'all know what it is. I know what it is. We all know what it is. How the formerly enslaved were ousted from 40 acres and a mule. And we all know that, 40 acres and a mule. Okay, we got that. Did y'all see Kamala came out the other day trying to cosplay foundational Black Americans? And did you see literally, y'all, she came out and she said 20 acres and a mule? She literally came out and said 20 acres and a mule. Everybody knows it's 40 acres and a mule. Everybody knows this. Folks knew this stuff when they was in the first grade, what it was. The cosplaying has gotten so bad. They've gotten so desperate. They are on such bad pages that they can't even get something simple as 40 acres and a mule. She literally said 20 acres and a mule. And I'm going to show it to you right here. Look at this right here, y'all. Kamala the cop can't even get that right. This is why these tethers out here are in bad shape.
Home ownership is one of the best ways that we achieve intergenerational wealth. We also know that it is one of the many issues where we have seen incredible obstacles
She's stuttering.
for Black families. We don't even need to go as far back as nobody got the 20 acres and a mule. Home ownership, Black families. We don't even need to go as far back as nobody got the 20 acres and a mule. They got the 20 acres and a mule. They got the 20 acres and a mule. They got the 20 acres and a mule.
Damn. She started all stuttering and ended up botching the whole damn statement.
Home ownership is one of the best ways that we achieve intergenerational wealth. We also know that it is one of the many issues where we have seen incredible obstacles for Black families. We don't even need to go as far back as nobody got the 20 acres and a mule.
Damn. Damn. Can't even get that right. So what does that tell you, fam? What does that tell you? She can't even get that right. Yeah, that's the type of time they on. That's the type of time they on. So they back to hot sauce, okay? They back to, I ain't even ever heard 20 acres in a mule. Okay, at least say 39 in a mule. God damn, get it in the 30s. She didn't even get in the 30s with it. You feel me? You know why? Because this ain't her culture. And she not like us, all right? Same way with Drake. This is not his culture. And he's not like us. Same way with KRS-One, Busta Rhymes, Fat Joe, Fresh and Fruity, and every tether that we done roasted right here on tonight's Certified Live Black Alpha Cast. They not like us, never have, never will be, and right now we just letting them know. And they don't have to like it. They don't have to love it, but they better respect it because they damn sure can't check it. If they mad right now, then they're going to be mad for the rest of their life because we not hitting no U-turns. We not spinning the block. We going straight forward. And if any tether or feather or Fleedman wants to get in foundational Black Americans' way, then the next thing you know is that they're going to be hopping the fences to get back home, just like that Gomez lady where ICE is running in her home and she's slipping all over the place. They're going to be running back home because we are at home. And there's a difference between being home and running home. Foundational Black Americans, we didn't run here. We just run it here. Big difference. Certified salute to y'all, man. It's been a hell of a Black Alpha Cast, man. Y'all already know what it is. This is what type of time it is. This individual got roasted. This individual got roasted. And all the ones who got that on their head got roasted. And that right there is the bottom line. Certified salute. We're not having people running around here for 60, 70 years. We're not playing these games forever. We getting people out the paint in this generation. We're not going to be sitting here talking about these organizations and these groups that don't ever go away because nobody stood up and got them out of Dodge. No, this is the real-time era, and we doing it in real time. This is the reparations generation, and we all about reparations. So when foundational Black Americans tell everybody that this is our homeland and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it, and when we say they on borrowed goddamn time, they on borrowed goddamn time. We stand 10 toes down in the paint, and this is the same paint that our ancestors stood in. This is the same paint that our offspring will stand in, and it's the same paint that we running, and it's the same paint that we showing out. That's the type of time foundational Black Americans are on. Family, I want to say something real quick. I can't let y'all go. Look at those numbers, y'all. We literally dropped this. This is what we talk about. We get them out the paint, right? Right? We get them out the paint. Okay, well, check this out right here, family. This is our petition to get the NAACP revoked from its tax-exempt status. And can y'all believe we've already hit 1.5? Yes, we literally just dropped it. Literally. And when we were at the Rally for Reparations, certified salute to everybody, when I was walking around passing them out and I was telling everybody, that right there, that's our revenge for everybody cosplaying us. That's our revenge for trying to elevate people above us. That's our revenge for these other organizations trying to take what foundational Black Americans created and giving it away. This is what it is. So we've been out here standing heavy in the paint. And brothers and sisters have showed out. Certified salute to every last one of y'all who have been out here and who have signed the petition. I cannot believe that we have already reached 1.5. That is amazing. Petitions don't go that fast. Petitions don't move that strong. Petitions are slow evolving things. This has to be the fastest growing petition out there because it's Black grassroots sponsored. We didn't have to go to nobody. We didn't have to take no dollars. It's what we've been doing. We've been out here supporting each other. We've been out here building with each other. We've been out here taking what we create from the grassroots, not the surface, the roots, okay? And when we come from the Black grassroots and we take it to the next level, that is what you call group economics. These people do not want to see us build. These people saying, where y'all get all that money from? You know why they say that, y'all? Because they know that's group economics. If I see a young foundational Black American sister and she's got a lemonade stand or she's selling beads and I go give her $20, family, that's group economics. If we donate to somebody's Cash App, GoFundMe, and we support the brothers and sisters who are out there with their own products, clothing lines, movies, that is group economics. If we all get together and we sign this petition, this is group economics because it's going to turn into us keeping the money at home. And we are going to take this petition and we are going to go to all different forms of government. I don't give a damn if it's city council. There's an NAACP chapter all across the goddamn country. And at the end of the day, we are going to get them revoked from their tax-exempt status. We don't start it to not finish. And when we finish, we going to finish with flying colors. Y'all seen what our good sister Sha'Carri Richardson just did, right? She broke that goddamn record. Y'all seen the young lady that I got right here in my backdrop, Angel Reese. You seen what she did, right? She said, I'm a dog and you can't change it. And that's what foundational Black Americans are. We run the yard. We off the chain. We out the cage. And when we on something, when we locked in and we focus like we are in the Black grassroots on code generation we're all a part of right now, every goddamn body's in trouble. And guess what? They scared. They should be, because we taking no prisoners, no names, family. We just going about our work and then we get to the money. That's what it is. So when we talk about that, fam, let's continue the group economics, because y'all know they running around here right now. Did y'all see this right here? Let me show y'all. I got to get up out of here, but let me show y'all. Look at this. The NAACP mood going into Juneteenth weekend. They not like us. Look at that, y'all. The damn NAACP was trying to put this out there. That's what they trying. It's funny. I'm laughing at it. That's Russell Westbrook at the pop-out concert. Look how the NAACP is trying to get in on the pop-out concert Juneteenth celebration. All right? And look what I said, family, in return. Because y'all know I always got something to say. I said, when Kendrick Lamar made They Not Like Us, he was talking about the NAACP. No, you're not getting in on They Not Like Us. You're not getting in on Juneteenth. You're not getting in on the pop-out concert, the rally for reparations. And if a foundational Black American walks out their door and walks up the goddamn street, you ain't getting in on it. Because the NAACP, the tethers, the feathers, and all of the above, y'all are not like us. And we win every single goddamn day. That's the certified way. Certified salute to the family. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great time. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to the Black Alpha Network. We're going 100 million miles an hour. This is what it is. Black American Summer. I can't wait to see y'all. We still out here. We still outside. All of y'all keep doing your thing. I see y'all doing your thing. Trust and believe, man. I appreciate everybody who corresponds with me. Make sure you subscribe to my Instagram, Black Alpha Net W1. Hit me up on Twitter, subscribe to that as well, or follow me, whatever the hell they say. Just make sure you tap in with me, man. I listen to everybody. I respond to everybody. I love talking to y'all. There's nothing I love more than my foundational Black Americans. We are the greatest of all time, just like this man right here. All right, we got to make up movies with Rocky and none of this. This is my hero right here, okay? Foundational Black American, Muhammad Ali. And that same foundational Black American root work, Majar spirit that he got, we all got. So we winning, man. So y'all tap in with me. Say what's up. Say hi. You know, I don't give a damn. Anything going on in your life, let me know. We'll chop it up, man. It don't matter. I love being with my people. There's nothing better. I stay down the people's champ, and I love being around the people. So that goes together hand in hand, side by side, y'all. Told y'all, I'm going to take this to another level, and the goal is to go down as one of the best Black activists of all time. I want my name to be next to the Hueys and the Bobbies and the Freds and the Martins and the Malcolms, and I can only do that by being with you, okay? That's it. That's all. Let's make our own history. Let's make our generation go down as the greatest of all time, and I guarantee we can do that, but we can only do it with solidarity, with galvanizing, and running these folks off the block. That part. Certified salute to y'all, man. Y'all know I love you with a passion. Y'all stay good. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay vigilant. And make sure no matter what goes down that you always remember that Black is beautiful and beautiful is always Black. Peace and love. One love.
Everybody knows that all the people don't have liberties. All the people don't have freedom. All the people don't have justice. All the people don't have power. So that means none of us do.